It's Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. Join us this fall as we feature live San Juan and Monticello football. Now we send you live to the field for tonight's action. Welcome to Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Well, good evening. We welcome you to Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92.7 and StreamUtah.live. Excuse me, we got some music going at the same time. My apologies again. It's Red Rock 92, StreamUtah.live, bringing you live high school sports. It's Friday Night Lights, and that means tonight we're broadcasting the Monticello Buckaroos. David Boyle with Bill Boyle.
Yeah, it's great to be here. This would be a great game tonight. Both teams 5-3 in the thick of the RPI battle. This is the last regular season game, and then the alignment for the playoffs will be announced tomorrow, and the result of this game is going to influence that to a certain extent.
Yeah, absolutely. Both these teams poised. I think that the winner will take the number 2 spot in the RPI. Loser, I think it depends on how things fall with some other teams, but an opportunity tonight for Monticello and the Altamont Longhorns. Should be a great matchup here on the gridiron in Altamont. We're in the Una Basin, but it is not as cold maybe as it felt like in Monticello when we left this morning.
Yeah, they had a storm, and it's blown out. Apparently, there's no wind. The field is a little bit wet, and it's going to be cold. The players' feet are going to be wet and cold by the end of the game. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And this is one of those games. I'm glad I'm in a booth.
Yep.
With dry feet.
Yeah, I think what we see 40 degrees. I think is the forecast for tonight. Again, which it could be worse in the Uinta Basin, but it is a cold night for football and should be a great match here tonight. We had the opportunity to speak with Coach Reed Anderson. We're going to send you that conversation and be right back here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. All right, David Boyle here with Coach Reed Anderson. We're up here in Altamont for this game, road game, and seems like several weeks in a row it's a top 5 matchup in the RPI. Tell us what you expect this week from Altamont.
We expect them to be big. We expect them to be power, and that's kind of what they've always been. And as you kind of look at them out here on the field, that's what we see. Big, tall kids, big, strong kids. So we expect them to be that way. And obviously the weather was certainly going to play into their hands. Now I think it's about even, but yeah, so it's not as marshy as I thought it'd be, so that kind of helps us in that regard.
Well, very good. Well, yeah, you talk about, again, really big lineup for Altamont. Tell us, what that means for that offensive front.
To be physical, if he really goes after their center at nose and causes some mishaps, especially with the ball being maybe a little moist, a little wet, other linemen they got to get in front of their guy and create a little gap for Tavin and Landon and to slide through, and just enough time to slowly get run over for Jack to get the ball off. So we've done pretty well with doing that in the past. We hope to just keep that going here with these guys.
Well, very good. Let's take a step back, talk about last week in Whitehorse. Again, quite the environment, quite the crowd. What did you learn from your team and how they performed in Montezuma Creek?
Yeah, they did all right. They didn't have to win the game there at Montezuma Creek. It was quite the environment. It's always a fun crowd down there, very intense, and they hold their team to high expectations. And we just hope that we do, we get up for the game and we show up to play. Once the game kind of got a reach, we kind of relaxed a little too much for my taste, including the younger kids. They didn't play as hard as I wanted them to, but they did really well this week in their game, and so I expect us to do the same thing here.
Well, very good. Well, you mentioned it a little bit. You talked about it with the line leading the offense. What do you want to see from your offense tonight?
I want to see us get positive plays. If we can get positive plays each time, we can get 3 or 4 yards every time we run the ball and create them having to guard that run. I think it's going to really open up the pass game, especially for someone like Carter that can find a seam, and we can get some explosive plays out of there, and that really turns the tide. That really helps keep it balanced with our run and pass.
Well, very good. Best of luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Main Street Drug and Boutique in Monticello is an enthusiastic supporter of our local schools. Under new ownership, Main Street Drug still has the same friendly and professional staff to meet your every need. The boutique features lots
We're shaping the landscape in the rural Intermountain West.
Working together to build relationships that go beyond the project. Shaping the quality of life.
Together.
We're Jones & DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality.
Diamond Propane in Blanding, Utah is the only locally owned and operated propane dealer in San Juan County. Call Dennis today at 435-558-5635 to fill your tank while prices are low. Diamond Propane provides bulk or residential propane and sells or leases tanks. That number again is 435-558-5635. Diamond Propane is a proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Good evening. We welcome you back to Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92.7. Monticello at Altamont. Monticello to receive the ball to start the game.
It's senior night in Altamont. It's the last regular season game of the year. Both teams 5-3. It should be it's an awesome game. Beautiful evening. A little bit cooler than we're used to, but quite typical of what it ought to be in the middle of October in the Uinta Basin.
So here's the kick from the Longhorns. Carter Rogers is going to let that go into the end zone. Or no, is it out of bounds?
It went out of bounds, so it'll be. So we're on an 8-man field, a little bit narrower than normal, and keeping that kickoff in bounds is sometimes a challenge. That was a nice kickoff. Dylan Ivey kicked the ball, and it rolled, and the last minute it went right out of bounds. So throw a flag, and Buckaroos will start over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, so good field position for Monticello for their first possession. Monticello will bring 3 down linemen, 2 receivers out wide. Jackson Keyes will be in the shotgun. He's got Landon Shumway and Tavin Black on either side. Here's a snap to Keyes. He'll hand off to Black. Black is going to be hit in the backfield and dropped for a loss down around the 30-yard line.
Boy, number 52 is not on the roster. But
tackle.
He had a great tackle there. The defensive end on this near side pulled Tavin down. It's going to be a loss of 3 from the Buckaroos' first play from scrimmage.
So 2nd and 13 for Monticello now. Again, 3 down linemen. Keyes in the gun. Gets a snap and hands off to
Tavin again.
Coming
he
up
gets
the
corner
sideline, and he's going to have very close to first down yardage on his second run.
He barreled over Easton Thiener there. Right at midfield. They're checking out Thiener, but boy, that was a nice run. That's a 15-yard gain by Tavin. He got that corner and barreled up the field and just ran right over Easton Thiener. 1st and 10 for the Buckaroos at their own 47-yard line.
Black will check out of the game. Different formation now for the Buckaroos. They've got that tight end look. Landon Shumway to the right of Jackson Keyes. Send Carter Rogers in motion and hand to Rogers on the jet sweep. He'll go off the far side and gets across the original line of scrimmage and gets, what do you say, 3 yards maybe on first down, Bill?
Yeah, it looks like a little over 3-yard run by Carter. Right at the midfield mark, 50-yard line. 2nd and a short 7. How's that?
And Monticello again. It's got Tom Morrison at the tight end position. And 2 receivers now on the far side. They'll send Rogers in motion, fake the handoff to him. Another fake, and they got Tom Morrison down deep.
Tom
He's
Morrison.
going to catch the ball. He's going to go 10-5.
Boy.
Touchdown.
50-yard touchdown pass from Jackson Keyes to Tom Morrison is good for a Buckaroo touchdown. Boy, there's really nice motion there. So, several choices that Jackson had to make, and he made the right choice. Threw a ball to Morrison streaking down the middle of the field. He caught it and brought it into the end zone. Touchdown, Monticello. 10:21 remaining in the first quarter. We have our first score of the game.
Yeah, and a big play for the Buckaroos. Now they're set to go for 2. Here's Keyes in the gun. We'll send a man in motion. Gets a snap. Now looking to pass. He'll throw, and it's going to be intercepted and blown dead. Of course, it's a good thing for Monticello because Dylan Ivey had a lot of open field in front of him. If he could return that.
He had 97 yards of green grass, nothing in his way, except it's an extra point, so it's a dead ball.
Yeah, so Monticello does not convert on the extra point, and score remains 6-0. Monticello strikes first. We'll take a quick break and be back here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Looking to buy, sell, or refinance your home or property? Ask for the professionals at Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency. Anderson Oliver Title has provided title insurance and real estate closing services in San Juan and Grand Counties for 25 years. Anderson Oliver Title isn't just another out-of-town company. It's the only locally owned and operated title company in southeastern Utah. The owners and employees at Anderson Oliver Title are excited to support our communities and are proud to support high school athletics and activities.
All right, and we welcome you back. John Lieber set to cook for the Buckaroos. He's a little harder to identify on the field. He doesn't have a pink cast on his arm this week, Bill.
Well, and his shoes are both the same color, too.
Yeah, so we'll see. Here's the kick for Lieber. It's going to be picked up by Altamont.
Fielded by Thatcher Rust. He gets around the corner.
He's got some room.
Run out of bounds. Close to midfield, all the way down to the 44-yard line, it looks like.
Great return for Altamont.
I guess he went out about the 42. Nice return by Rust. Sets the Altamont offense up for their first possession of the game at their own 42-yard line.
Yeah, good field position for the Longhorns as they'll bring it to the line. Got looks like 4 down linemen, 2 backs with the quarterback. Hits the snap, it's low, hands it off. Number 8 bringing up this near side, and Landon Shumway will push him out of bounds, but not after a good gain on first down.
Yeah, that's Braden Jessen on the carry there. It looks like it's going to be a gain of about 5.
Yep. Let's make it 2nd and 5 for Altamont. Again, same formation, 4 linemen, 2 backs, and 1 receiver. They'll hand it off up the middle to Ivy. He'll fight, gets contacted about 2 yards beyond the line of scrimmage, gets another yard or 2. Going to make it a 3rd and, we say 1?
Yeah, a 3rd and a long one, so a 4-yard gain by Ivy on his first carry of the game. Thatcher Rust is the quarterback for the Longhorns.
Here's a handoff to Ivy up the middle.
Well, he's hit right close to the line of scrimmage, was able to fall forward and get the first down.
Yeah, looks like Tom Morrison in on the tackle along with John Lieber. And they get the first down. So Longhorns move the chains.
And they move into the Buckaroo side of the field, too. They're at the 47-yard line of the Buckaroos. 9:30 remaining in the first quarter. First possession, offensive possession of the game for the...
Low snap, and the quarterback's just got a fall on it. Looks like Morrison was there for it.
Thatcher Rust is the quarterback. That was an errant snap, and he went all the way back. That's a 11-yard loss, 12-yard loss.
Josh Morrison was the one in the backfield to force Rust to just jump on the ball rather than pick it up and try and make a play.
2nd and 21.
Here's a snap, and now handoff. Cut back, and good tackling by the Buckaroos.
There are 16 people in a pile out there.
Yep.
8 of them in white jerseys and 8 of them in blue.
Yeah.
Get off the pile. It may be there's no gain at all. Maybe a gain of 1 yard by Jessen. Make it 3rd and 20.
Yeah, John Lieber, last one off the pile. I don't know that. That maybe just means he fell over and got ran.
That was quite a rodeo there. A big bunch of Buckaroos and Longhorns.
3rd and 20. Altamont looking to pass. Now a shovel pass, and it's going to be caught by number 99. Big man, and Landon Shumway's got to go low to make the tackle.
Porter Farr is just a huge 6'4", 230 pounds at least. And that was really a nice little scramble by Thatcher Rust to get the pass away, completed the pass, gain of 1 maybe, so it's 4th down and long.
And here's the snap and the punt. And Carter Rogers will field this around the 20-yard line. He picks it up after a bounce. Now he's coming to the near sideline. Rogers is going to get out across the 30. He's tackled out of bounds. So Carter Rogers kind of looked like Parker Kingston for BYU, in that he almost lost the punt and then almost got the edge as well. On an 11-man field, I think he may have.
Yeah, I had a little bit more width on an 11-man field. It's a different game in 8-man, and the width of the field comes into play. It's really nice, I think, to be back on a 100-yard long field. Last week we were in Montezuma Creek, and they have an 80-yard field, which is absolute regulation 8-man.
Yeah.
That impacts the game, too.
1st and 10 for the Buckaroos. They'll hand off to Tavin Black up the middle. Black off the right side. Oh, and then he's thrown down on the tackle. It's a nice tackle from Logan Nilsson, the junior. But good gain for Tavin Black on 1st down.
It's going to be a gain of 5. We'll make it 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 for Monticello. And again, they've got that heavy package. Here's a snap, and looking to pass across the middle, and wow, great snag.
Boy, that's a nice catch by Carter Rogers.
50-yard line. That was, or mark him at the 49, but that ball was, you had to go get that one. You know, sometimes it falls right into your lap, and sometimes there's not a defender around. That one.
Yep.
Carter had to go and grab it, and he did. And Jackson put it in a good spot.
A lot of skill on that play, and it's down to the 49-yard line of the Buckaroos.
Yeah, 1st and 10. Here's Kais, gets a snap, hands off to Tavin Black, waits for his blockers to set up, then follows him for a gain on 1st down. He's not tackled. They blow it dead as he's met by a host of Longhorns. Yeah, 4 yards on 1st down for Tavin. Let's make it 2nd and 6 for the Buckaroos.
Tavin's back from an injury that kept him out for a couple of weeks, but he's really running well. Had a lower leg injury that really can cause problems if you for cutting, but he's
There's PI formation on 2nd down. They'll pitch to Tavin Black. He's following Cameron Carpenter downfield. Tavin's going to get a 1st down, gain of I think 7.
Yeah,
he needed 6,
7.
got 7 on 2nd down.
1st and 10, and we're in Altamont territory at the 40-yard line.
Buckaroo skill players looking to the sideline for the play. And they've got 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. And Kais has got Tavin Black with him in the backfield. Gets a snap, and it will be a pass. It's a screen to the far side.
To Morrison again.
Morrison catches the ball and gains a couple of yards. So Tommy Morrison having a good game.
A 3-yard gain for Morrison, his 2nd catch of the game. Of course, he had the 50-yard touchdown catch on the first Buckaroo possession.
Yeah.
5:10 remaining in the 1st quarter. Buckaroos are marching down the field and in Altamont territory. 2nd and 7.
Kais gets a snap and will hand to Landon Shumway. Landon Shumway has got a big hole up the middle. Altamont was preparing for a pass, and that opened up lanes for Landon Shumway and the RPO. As Kais makes the right read and gives it to Landon, he gets a 1st down.
Down to the 30-yard line, 7-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 30. And again, they've got that formation. They've got a tight end, and they've got a up back, and they'll hand it to Carter Rogers as that up back on the counter, and he's going to gain some yards on 1st down.
Looks like it'd be a 6-yard gain by Carter. Maybe just 5. See where the spot is. Carter Rogers for a long 5 yards. Make it 2nd and a short 5. How's that?
All right. Kai's in the gun. He's got 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Black with him in the backfield. Gets a snap and will throw quickly to Morrison on the far sideline.
Tommy Morrison with his 3rd catch of the game.
Yeah, Kais and Morrison has got a good connection there. We've got a timeout called by the Longhorns. We'll take one as well and be back on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
TaylorMade Wooden Heritage is the Four Corners source for high-quality, beautiful, and long-lasting custom residential and commercial cabinetry for over 50 years. TaylorMade Monuments designs custom monuments and headstones crafted with care and artistry to honor your loved ones for generations. TaylorMade is family-owned and operated and offers competitive pricing. Call them today for a free quote. 435-678-2523. TaylorMade Wooden Heritage and TaylorMade Monuments, proud sponsors of San Juan High School sports.
Welcome you back to Friday Night Lights here on Red Rock 92.7 and StreamUtah.live. Altamont using the first timeout of the game here in the first quarter as Monticello is driving and threatening.
4 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The Buckaroos ahead 6-0, and our offense has really been very efficient so far. They've had 5 first downs already.
Here's an I formation for the Buckaroos with Cameron Carpenter as the fullback. Tavin Black will get the ball up the middle, and short gain and a flag thrown from the backfield.
Going to call hold against the Buckaroos. Be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, so it'll make it 1st and 20.
Yeah, so that's a big penalty for the Buckaroos, and I think besides that procedural penalty, that kick out of bounds, I think that's the first penalty of the game. So 1st and 20 for Monticello.
First penalty of the game for either team, and well, this is one that can put you into trouble, but you still have first down, and the Buckaroo offense has worked well so far.
Same I formation, and Kais will throw for Rogers. Oh, just can't pull it in.
Right off of Carter Rogers' fingertips, incomplete. 2nd and 20. Got that I formation, and big old Cam Carpenter leading the way in the blocking, so the defense has got to pay attention to the possible run.
Yep.
Little option and a pass.
Play action pass
for Jackson, but falls incomplete.
So 2nd and 20 now for the Buckaroos. Kai sends a man in motion. It's Rogers. Fakes a handoff. Now will throw and jump ball for Tommy Morrison. He pulls it down and is thrown out of bounds inside the 20. That was a nice effort from Tommy Morrison. He's had a great first quarter. 4 catches for Tommy.
Is back very close to the original line of scrimmage. Buckaroos are rushing the clock. Here a 10-yard gain to make it 3rd and 10.
Guys gets a snap, looking to pass. He's got time. Now he'll throw to the end zone, and it is broken up. Almost pulled in after.
Braden Jessen just did a tremendous job. The cornerback went over there and tipped that ball away. It falls incomplete, so we've got 4th and 10.
Yeah, and an obvious go-for-it situation in 8-man football. Unless you got a really good kicking game, and Monticello's going to say we want 6 if we can get it. Hard count, and they'll make it a little easier. Make it a 4th and 5, and Monticello will. Looks like lots of the team heading over to talk to Coach Coach Anderson. It's just Jackson talking to him, but they're getting set for this 4th down and 5. Big play for the Buckaroos early in this one.
Looks like it's down to about the 12-yard line.
Yep.
The down marker was off just a little bit. I think it was 4th and 9. Now it's 4th and 4.
All right, so Kais brings the team, and now he's got an empty look. He's got trips to this near side, 3 receivers. Kais will get the snap, looking to pass, looking, throws.
And that's going to be incomplete. Turnover on downs. Fourth, they went for it. 4th and 4. Unable to convert that play, so it turned back to the Longhorns, but deep in Altamont territory at their own 11-yard line.
Yeah, but nice timeout called from Altamont as Monticello was driving. They adjusted their defense and got that holding penalty and able to stop Monticello short. So long field now for the Longhorns. Pass and caught by number 99.
It's that big receiver. Porter Farr on the reception for the Longhorns. It's a great play on first down to get out of the backs out of the end zone and move on. It's out to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, so Landon Shumway on the tackle for the Buckaroos. But yeah, like you say, nice play by the Longhorns.
Porter Farr is a big target out there. He's one of 4 seniors on this Longhorn team. The ball on the ground,
and Altamont's going to pick it up, and quarterback makes a couple men miss, and so Monticello's got to get the tackle, and they do. Flag thrown after the tackle, and it was a big loss. But again, that's 8-man football. He slipped those first 2 tackles, and if he had an angle, he could have had a big gain. There's going to be a penalty, though. It's going to be against Monticello. So that is going to reset the ball about to the original line of scrimmage. So replay the down, basically. 1st and 10 for the Longhorns.
1st and 10
for the Longhorns. And now rolling left, looking to throw. Pass is thrown. Flag is thrown. Incomplete on the pass. Led Ivy too far.
Holding territory, and sure enough, that's going to be the call. It's 10 yards from the where the holding took place, so that's going to be 16, 17 yards.
Yeah, so holding, and yeah, we'll have a second down, or this is a replay of first.
Yeah, it's still first down.
Yeah, we've had there's a 3rd first down in a row. 1st and 20 for Altamont. Ball down about the 21-yard line. Tight end set for the Longhorns. Here's the snap. They'll hand off on a counter, and he's got some space up this near side. And
it's Logan Nelson on the carry.
Yeah, a couple of Buckaroos. Landon Shumway, Tommy Morrison making the tackle. Gains about 8 on first down, maybe 9. It'll be 2nd and 11 for the Longhorns. So 2nd and 11 for Altamont. Here's a snap and handoff to Ivy. Come up this near side, and good closing speed from Tommy Morrison to keep that to a short gain. There's a gain on 2nd down. Gain of about 4.
Number 1 on number 1, and a gain of 1. 3rd down and 9 yards to go. 2:30 remaining in the first quarter. 6-0 is our score.
Tight end look for the Longhorns with 2 backs. They'll hand it to Ivy now. The far side, Lieber hitting Ivy, and a couple of Buckaroos. There's still a long time for the whistle to blow as Ivy would not go down, but it's going to be short gain and make it 4th down.
Ivy had a gain of 2. Those were 2 wrestlers who wrestled for the state championship at different weights last year. Yeah. Dylan Ivy and John Lieber.
We've got a timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout as well and be back on Red Rock 92, StreamUtah.live.
No matter what you've got planned for the weekend, a home makeover, a landscaping project, a backyard barbecue, your neighbors at Red's Ace Hardware in Blanding have what you need. You'll find great buys on paint, tools, and yard and garden supplies. Not to mention grills, patio furniture, and pool care essentials. We carry top brands like Clark & Kensington, Craftsman, Scotts & Weber, and our helpful associates can answer all your questions. For national brands and local expertise, you can always count on Red's Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Did they get him?
All right, welcome you back. It's 4th down for the Altamont Longhorns. And they call a timeout, so expect a conversion attempt here.
He's going to punt.
Now it is going to be a punt. And Carter Rogers will be back to receive it. It's bouncing, and Rogers is just going to let it go. And it'll be down inside the 20, so a good changing field position.
Yeah, they flipped the field there. Really a great Longhorn bounce on that first hit. Carter was right there close to it, and that first bounce went right past him. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Buckaroos at their own 17-yard line.
So 1st and 10 for Monticello. First possession, and in a 50-yard touchdown pass. Last one, a unsuccessful 4th down conversion in the red zone. See what Monticello does with longest field in front of them they've seen so far tonight. Kai's in the gun. He's got 2 receivers split out wide. Hands off to Landon Shumway off the right side, who is hit near the line of scrimmage.
Porter far on the tackle there. It's going to be a gain of 1, it looks like, for Landon. Second 9.
Monticello looking to the sideline. Camacho into the game for the Buckaroos. And they'll send 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Kais has got Tavin Black with him in the backfield. Here's a snap. And a screen pass to develop, and Tavin Black will catch it. Now open field tackle is the key for Altamont, and they are able to do that. And so it is a good gain for Black on second down, a game of about 4 yards, but you'd hope for something bigger with.
Yeah, that was a play that developed quite well. I think saw just a little indication of Tavin's injury. He had a tough time cutting on that play, and the pursuit caught up with him, but really a good gain.
35, here's the snap. Kai is looking to pass. He'll throw. It's going to be hit in the air. Maybe a fumble as Monticello tries to cover it up. They are going to.
Boy, Kais it looked like he was throwing. I thought he got the ball away, but it was deflected.
So it must have been a fumble, and so Monticello 4th and 12. And inside about the 15-yard line, so they'll send in the punt unit. About 20 seconds remaining in the quarter. We'll see if this play gets off.
Yeah, this may. John Lieber back to punt. He's way back, too. He's inside the about on the 5-yard line. Snaps away, punts away, ball's away.
By Lieber, and it's going to bounce. Altamont will not return it, but it will be good field position to start the second quarter at about the 44-yard line for the Longhorns. So we'll take a break. Be back with the second quarter here on Red Rock 92, streamutah.live.
Let's talk cancer. Monticello, Utah. If you lived, worked, or attended school in Monticello, Utah from 1941 to 2002 for at least 3 years, you might have a higher cancer risk from uranium tailing exposure. Apply to get a free cancer screening today. One screening could bring peace of mind to you, your friends, and family members. Help spread the word and save a life. Screenings are available for a limited time through San Juan Public Health. Call today, 435-587-3838, or visit sanjuanpublichealth.org to apply.
All right, welcome you back to Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92.7 and streamutah.live. We're here in Altamont, Utah. The Longhorns hosting the Monticello Buckaroos. After 1 quarter of play, it's a 6-0 lead for Monticello. Altamont now ready to get their 3rd possession of the game going.
Their best starting position, field position start
near
of drive.
Midfield. Here's Ivy on the run up the middle. A couple Buckaroos tackling him after a gain of short. Landon Shumway off the pile. John Lieber as well. Gain about 2, say, or maybe just 1. I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, second down coming for the Longhorns. Again, they've got 4 linemen, or one's a tight end, and 2 running backs. Low snap, and it's going to be handed off and going to be dropped for a loss.
Braden Jessen on the carry.
Carter Rogers in the backfield with John Lieber, Landon Shumway.
Back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Well, 3rd and 9, it looks like.
For the Longhorns.
Both prior possessions for the Longhorns, they gained 1 first down and then punted away. Well, yeah.
So here's 3rd and 9. Low snap again, picked up, and some miscommunication in the backfield. They will get it to Ivy, but he's going to be met by a couple of Buckaroos for no gain or a short gain. John Lieber, again, about 4 Buckaroos on that pile.
Yeah, Lieber had the initial hit, and by the time Ivy came down after struggling for a yard or 2, there were several bucks in that.
Yeah. So 4th and 9 near midfield. Carter Rogers is back deep to receive a punt, but Altamont is
Thatcher Rust is the quarterback and the punter, and so that gives them advantage. And there's no one
deep for Monticello. Here's the snap,
get it away.
And the punt is up and is going to bounce out at about the 26-yard line. Is where Monticello will get their next possession, and what's turned into a defensive battle tonight, Bill.
Yeah, and there's a field position battle going on too. You know, we've had 3 possessions and 3 punts for the Longhorns, but they've been able to punt it away deep all 3 times and kind of flip the field a little bit. We're out at the 26-yard line where the Buckaroos will take over 1st and 10, trying to match the success of their first drive, which is a 4-play 65-yard drive culminating with a 50-yard touchdown pass.
1st and 10, and now Carter Rogers in motion. They'll hand to Tavin Blackville up the middle, spins off the pile for a short gain on 1st down, maybe 2-3 yards for Tavin.
3 yards for Tavin. He's been a workhorse. He's had about 7 carries already. 6 carries.
So 2nd and 7 now for the Buckaroos. Kai's in the gun. He's got 2 backs with him and 2 receivers out either side. Fakes a handoff. Now will throw, and Carter Rogers can't quite grab that one, so it'll be incomplete.
Little slant route in the middle, and Carter was open momentarily, but the pass was just a little bit high, and they weren't able to make that connection. 3rd and 7, 9:26 remaining in the first half. 6-0 is the score. Buckaroos lead the Altamont Longhorns this final regular season game of the season.
Yep, both teams 5-3, looking for that 6th win of the season. Here's Kives in the gun, same formation, gets the snap, and will hand off to Landon Shumway. Landon looks like he almost lost his footing and then is hit out of bounds hard. So a short gain for Landon on 3rd down, maybe 2 yards.
Big hit by Logan Nelson. Knocked Landon down after a gain of 2 or 3. 4th and 4, I guess.
Yeah. And again, this is where that field position battle, Monticello is aggressive. I anticipate they will go for it.
Their own 32-yard line, so this is a going forward on 4th down that you may not see on 11-man football often, but not unusual in 8-man football.
Hard count from Kais, can't get the line to jump, and then the Buckaroos will burn a timeout. We'll take one as well and be back on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
With a changing economy and advancing technology, it's time that marketing and selling of real estate in San Juan County catches up. Four Corners Homes and Property Management is changing the game. Every Four Corners Homes listing includes 3D mapping and virtual tours, professional photos, a digital and global 21st century footprint, and marketing exposure that makes it easy for buyers to find and identify what makes your listing unique. Marketing and exposure sells real estate, and if you want the best, you need Four Corners Homes on your team. Find us at fourcornershomes.net or call 801-404-0058.
Welcome back to Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92.7, StreamUtah.live. Got 4th down coming for the Buckaroos.
Yeah, they're in a huddle, and we'll determine if they're going to go for it or if they're going to punt away. Jackson Kais, the quarterback, is set back in a deep shotgun, so and there's no
3
one.
Receivers bunched to the near side. Kais will roll, looking to pass. He'll throw underneath the Carter Rogers, who has the first down and more, down around the 44-yard line.
Well, that was a nice play, a nice completion, plenty of space for a first down. 12-yard gain on that. 1st and 10 for the Buckaroos.
Yeah, so 1st and 10 for Monticello as they convert on 4th down and keep their drive alive. Again, a heavy formation tight end and running back. High snap, and Kais is just going to have to swallow it and then try and run forward, but it's going to be a loss on 1st down for the Buckaroos.
Parker Phillips comes barreling in there for the Longhorns. That's going to be a loss of 2 for Kais, make it 2nd and 12. Looking to the sideline to get a call from
Yeah.
Head coach Reed Anderson.
Yeah, and you get less options when you lose 2 yards rather than gain 2 or 3 yards on first down. So Monticello 2nd and 12 in that same formation with a tight end and a up back, and they'll hand to Tavin Black off the left side, and Tavin Black's going to be thrown out of bounds after
it's
a
like
good
a gain of about 8, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Very close to midfield, the 49-yard line of the Buckaroos.
So third and 4 coming for the Buckaroos.
8-yard gain for Tavin. Much more manageable 3rd and 4 than 2nd and 12, that's for sure.
Oh, and
there's movement on the line.
Yeah,
That'll be against the Buckaroos.
Yeah. 5-yard penalty. That's not what you like if you're Monticello, as they have the manageable 3rd down. And now it's going to be a little bit more difficult, 3rd and 9.
I really liked that when they went for it on 4th down in this possession, that route to Carter Rogers was just very safe and plenty of yardage and nice play.
Here's 3rd down, and Kais will throw. This one is caught, and it's going to be just
Rogers
short
once
of
again.
the 1st down. Carter Rogers with a nice possession grab. Ivy making the tackle to keep him 2 yards short of the 1st down, and it's 4th and 2. And at the 49-yard line, Monticello will be going for this.
Yeah, they will. Yeah, when it's on the opponent's side of the field, there's not much doubt that they're going to go for it on 4th down here.
They got that
big Cam Carpenter
package,
as the
I formation, Cameron Carpenter. And it'll be a pitch to Tavin Black. Tavin will get the 1st down, maybe a little bit more. Student body left, and Tavin Black gets the 1st down.
You needed 3, and you got all the way down to the 41. They're still setting that 43-yard line.
Yeah, so
a 6-yard gain and good for another 1st and 10 for the Buckaroos.
Play went on the far side of the field, so it was hard. We saw he went out of bounds. Hard to see exactly where his foot went out, but we did see that he crossed the
got around the corner.
Mark.
A lead block by Cameron, and once he gets on the other side, it's like an eclipse. It's hard to see what's going on the far side of Cameron Carpenter.
No doubt. They'll go to that same formation, 1st and 10, and they'll fake the handoff. Now a pass.
Plenty of time.
Kais will throw, a flag thrown, and pass is going to be dropped by Tavin Black in double coverage.
That's holding territory there.
Yeah,
it's going to be a hold against the Buckaroos.
Yep. So a hold will make it another 1st down, but again, now Monticello back on the wrong side of the 50-yard line.
Yeah. That Buckaroos have been hurt by penalties. That's their 4th penalty, and it's going to be 43 yards in penalties. Move the ball back to the 47-yard line of Monticello.
Kai's hard count and no movement. And
doing a substitution. They
thought about it, but did not. So Kais will adjust the play again. 1st and 20 for the Buckaroos. He'll send Carter Rogers in motion, hand it to him on the jet sweep. He's going to be found in the backfield.
Wow, the great play there by number 54 or 52. That's our not on the roster number 52, who's had 2 really good tackles. Caught Carter in the backfield, another loss for the Buckaroos. It's down to the 43-yard line. 2nd and a long way. 2nd and 24.
Here's a snap. Kai's looking to pass. He'll load up. He'll throw down, and that is going to be incomplete over Camacho and the defender's head by just a little bit. 3rd down coming for Monticello.
Wonder if that play is developed to go to a spot, and Jaden was at the spot. He stopped moving, though, and so it went over everybody's head.
Yeah. So 3rd and
22, 23 maybe?
Yeah.
It's a long way. That's for sure.
Monticello trying to get the ball to the 34-yard line. They're at their own 44. Here's a snap. Kais will look to pass. He'll load up. He'll throw deep, and it's going to be
Almost
close to intercepted,
there.
which you wouldn't mind, in this fourth down. I'm sure see if Lieber's punt can
Braden Jessen was the closest one to the ball there.
And it's a big Buckaroo fourth down.
So Monticello, they drove the length of the field on their first possession, got deep into the red zone on the second, and have kind of been hurt by penalties. These penalties have starting to pile up. 4 penalties for 43 yards.
Kais alone in the gun, gets the snap, and it'll be a quick quarterback boot. Nice kick from Kais, and that is going to roll inside the 20 and
Close
near
to
the 10.
Wow.
So that is a great kick from Jackson Kais. Again, it's been one of those games where we're talking about kicks a lot, Bill, as it's a 6-0 lead for Monticello.
Yeah.
6 minutes remaining in the first half.
And punting, which can be a neglected part of the game, has really helped both teams. They've been able to flip the field on just about every possession, and it's kept it to a 6-0 score. 6 minutes remaining. We're halfway through the second quarter. Buckaroos lead 6-0 here in beautiful Altamont, Utah.
Yeah, cold night in Altamont, but not as cold as it can be.
Yeah. This is balmy for Altamont in October.
Here's a run on first down.
That's Rust. Boy, he continues to look for spots and finally found them. Gets a gain of about 4 yards for Rust. Let's see, 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 for the Longhorns. Again, we've got 3 linemen and a tight end. Quarterback with 2 running backs, 1 receiver to the far side. Here's a snap low. Quarterback will hand the end around
to Jessen.
Josh Morrison does a nice job starting that tackle in the backfield, and it will be a loss on 2nd down.
Jessen on the carry. It's going to be a loss of 1. Makes it 3rd and long. The Longhorns were able to get a first down on their first possession and had a really nice pass for a first down on their second possession, but they've been bottled up by the Buckaroo defense.
3rd and 8, low snap. Quarterback looking to pass. He'll throw into the backfield and kind
Gets
of like
to Jessen, and he's all the way
screen, and he's going to get it across first down and get it across the first down marker for a first down for Altamont.
Really nice run after the catch for Jessen there. They get all the way down to the 23-yard line. Be another 1st and 10.
Here's a snap low, and Monticello, are they going to take it away? They are. They're going to get in the backfield. And Peyton Hataffley is going to take the ball away. Turnover for the Buckaroos, and in a defensive battle like this, turnovers are going to be big.
Well, particularly with the field position too. Yep. It's not only a turnover, but it's a turnover inside. This possession will start inside the red zone of the Altamont end zone, and so that's a great play by Peyton Hataffley to get that fumble recovery.
1st and 10 for the Buckaroos. Here's Kais in the gun, gets the snap, and will fake the handoff. Now throw out to Landon Shumway in the flat. Shumway, the swing pass is going to gain some yardage down to, looks like about the 15. That's where they mark it, so a gain of 2 or 3 on first down for Shumway.
It's hard to see the yardage markers on the far side of the field, but the Buckaroos are in scoring position in the red zone, and will want to finish this drive.
Here's Kais, gets the snap. It's low. He's going to hand off to Tavin Black. Peyton Hataffley with a good block. Tavin's going to be tackled after a gain about 1 or 2 on the far sideline.
Boy, really nice play by our number 52 for the Longhorns. We don't have a name for him, but he's had a good game.
So 3rd down for Monticello, and again, this is their first time in the red zone since the first quarter in a drive that stalled out. So Monticello really wants to put points on the board here. 3rd down coming. About the 13-yard line. They'll send a man in motion, fake the handoff to him, then Tavin Black up the middle. Tavin is going to get the first down.
Boy, that was a nice run by Tavin. A nice play. Carter Rogers goes into motion. You fake the handoff to him, so that leaves an open area where Carter was. And Tavin went right down the field. It's going to be 1st and goal.
The 7-yard line.
Nice play for the Monticello Buckaroos.
Nice run by the senior. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. I formation for the Buckaroos. Cameron Carpenter as the fullback. He'll lead block for Tavin Black, who is going to be
into the end zone. Into the end zone. Touchdown.
6.
7-yard touchdown run for Tavin Black.
The signal was close. We got one judge put it up, the other waited a second, and Monticello adds 6 to the score. Makes it 12-0. Point after try coming. And it looks like 3:11 remaining. I think we're going to see, that swing gate formation for the Buckaroos. Carter Rogers, the quarterback. He'll throw to Cameron Carpenter, who is in for 2. Cameron Carpenter with the catch and makes the score 14-0, 3:11 remaining in the first half. We'll take a quick break and be back on Red Rock 92 and streamutah.live.
Empire Electric is excited to sponsor the student athletes of Monticello High School. We know sports help build athletes' character, and that carries over to the classroom. Empire Electric believes education opens opportunities, and we offer financial assistance to co-op members for higher education and vocational training. We also provide leadership growth opportunities for high school juniors through the Colorado Youth Tour and a leadership camp held in Steamboat Springs. Ask your counselor how to apply or check out eea.coop. Go Buckaroos!
All right, welcome back to Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92.7, streamutah.live. Monticello, 14-0 lead after the Tavin Black touchdown and the Cameron Carpenter 2-point conversion.
Wow, that swing gate is awesome. Carter Rogers throw it. Cameron Carpenter, 300 pounds, and he's really light on his feet. You know, nice move. He's wide open, and no one's going to tackle him at the 2-yard line.
Here's the kick, fielded by Altamont at the 20.
Rust once again.
Sideline. He's had a couple good returns for the for the Longhorns. He gets this one near the 40-yard line.
Thatcher Rust started the year as a tight end, and they've moved him to quarterback. He's had some good success, but boy, he's looked good on both a punt return and now a kickoff return. To the 39-yard line is where the Longhorns will take over. 3 minutes basically, 3:05 remaining in the first half.
Here's a snap, and now a counter run, and Cameron Carpenter does a nice job recovering to make the tackle for gain of 1.
I think that's Jessen on the carry. Yes, is Braden Jessen.
Maybe 2-yard gain, but yeah, nice tackle by Cameron there to not let him get past him on that counter run. So short gain, 2nd down coming for the Longhorns. This is a different formation. They've got 2 backs. Kind of in the slot position now, and it is a pass play. They will load up and throw deep.
Boy,
and
nice throw, nice catch. He's still on his feet. The ball's down.
Stripped the ball, but it went out of bounds. Shumway was trying to break up the pass and then trying to. Oh, and it looks like we've got a flag
in the backfield.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Yeah, so that is going to make a big gain even bigger.
Thatcher Rust to Braden Jessen. Really nice throw, nice catch, nice run after the catch.
Yep.
And then you tack on a personal foul on the end, and all of a sudden the Longhorns have life here in the last couple of minutes of the first half. Boy, that was a nice play all the way around by the Longhorns.
Yeah, so then 15 yards marked off. That was at the 30-yard line, so Altamont is going to now be in their own scoring position.
So there's a 31-yard gain on the play, and then
get
it down halfway to the goal.
16-yard line. Russ sends a man in motion. It's Ivy. Look to throw on the screen. It'll be caught, and then tackle made. Caught by number 9, Easton Thiener. And looks like the spot, maybe no gain. Yeah, hard. Again, some of these far corners of the field don't have a great eye on. And so no gain on first down. 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line for the Longhorns. Low snap, and then they'll hand it off to Ivy, and he's going to be tackled after a gain of 1. Nice play by the Longhorns. Looked like it was going to be a loss and end up gaining a yard. They'll take a timeout.
Boy, there's a minute 44 remaining in the first half. The Longhorns are knocking on the door. They desperately want to get a score here before halftime, and we'll see what happens here. This is a tight game right here, right now. Looks like the Buckaroos may have broken it open a little bit, but boy, Altamont has responded with an impressive drive, helped out by a penalty. And the Buckaroos shooting themselves in the foot a little bit, but really that was a beautiful pass.
Yeah.
To from Rust to Braden Jessen to get them down at the 30-yard line. Then the 15-yard penalty moves it down to the 15.
So 3rd down coming for the Longhorns at the 15-yard line. 3rd and 9 for Altamont. They come out of timeout, see what they've drawn up on the sidelines. And that same formation, tight end, 1 receiver, far side, 2 backs with the quarterback, Rust, who gets the snap and will hand to Ivy on the counter, lowers his head, and good gain off the right side.
He keeps moving his feet, gets some push, and he'd be very close to first down territory.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a 4th and 1, I believe, looks like the call from where we're seeing it. Maybe 4th and 2. Looks like ball spotted at the 9. So they're looking to gain the 7-yard line. Altamont with 1:15 remaining in the half. Monticello trying to make a defensive stand.
And in a game of momentum, this is a critical moment in this game, possibly right here. 4th and short.
Here's the quarterback. Got one back with him. Sends a man in motion. Now gets a snap.
He's going to pass.
He'll throw to the end zone, and it is going to be
out of the back of the end zone.
Out of the back of the end zone. Incomplete. It was caught, but out of the back of the end zone. So good defensive stand there. Tommy Morrison on the coverage, unable to break up the pass, but able to box out Altamont enough to make it an incomplete pass out of the back of the end zone.
Wow.
Turnover to the Buckaroos.
So both teams have had 4th down attempts in scoring position, and neither one worked. That one is a tough one. There's less than a minute left in the first half. This could have been a significant momentum advantage for Altamont, and it looks like the Buckaroos will be able to run out the clock.
I formation for Monticello. Kais take it under the center, and he'll hand off to Tavin Black. Tavin off this near side, and he is going to be tackled by Ivy after a gain of 8. 40 seconds remaining, and it'll be interesting to see. Monticello, of course, loves to be aggressive, but this far back, we'll see if they'll try and find another way to score. It looks like they are going to be content to mostly
25 seconds remaining in this first half. Taking their time, talking to Coach Anderson. Here comes Jackson into the huddle. It's 15 seconds. I don't know whether they'll... There's less than 10 and the back judge hasn't started signaling yet, so I think that'll be the last.
Yeah, Kais will take it and take a knee. That'll put us into halftime. Monticello with a 14-0 lead here at half. It's been a great game thus far.
Yeah, it has been a fun game. Well played. Penalties for the Buckaroos have really hurt them here and there, but both teams are up to the challenge, and we'll see what adjustments are made at halftime and see how this final game of the regular season ends up. 14-0 is the Buckaroo lead here at halftime.
Very good. We'll hear from some sponsors, have some first half statistics and more here on Red Rock 92.7 and StreamUtah.live.
Empire Electric is excited to sponsor the student athletes of Monticello High School. We know sports help build athletes' character, and that carries over to the classroom. Empire Electric believes education opens opportunities, and we offer financial assistance to co-op members for higher education and vocational training. We also provide leadership growth opportunities for high school juniors through the Colorado Youth Tour and a leadership camp held in Steamboat Springs. Ask your counselor how to apply or check out eea.coop. Go Buckaroos!
Compared to the vocational schools of the past, today's career and technical education courses span nearly every industry, including health science, business, digital arts, and computer science. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, talk to a school counselor or CTE teacher today.
With a changing economy and advancing technology, it's time that marketing and selling of real estate in San Juan County catches up. Four Corners Homes and Property Management is changing the game. Every Four Corners Homes listing includes 3D mapping and virtual tours, professional photos, a digital and global 21st century footprint, and marketing exposure that makes it easy for buyers to find and identify what makes your listing unique. Marketing and exposure sells real estate, and if you want the best, you need Four Corners Homes on your team. Find us at fourcornershomes.net or call 801-404-0058.
We are members of Unity Club and the San Juan County Youth Coalition.
Unity's mission is to foster the spiritual, mental, physical, and social development of American Indians, Native Hawaiians, and Alaskan Native youth, and to build strength and self-reliance through greater youth involvement, which can inspire hope and change lives.
The San Juan County Youth Coalition mission is to reduce the risk of substance misuse and suicide by supporting, empowering, and educating youth and their families in San Juan.
Parents and guardians, you can help your children reduce the risk of underage drinking and other drug misuse by using of the following evidence-based strategies.
Teach the risks. At an early age, begin talking to your children about not drinking alcohol or using other illicit drugs.
Help your kids choose friends wisely. Studies show that if your kids' friends drink or use drugs, the risk of your kid to do so significantly increases.
Parents, I ask that you please discuss with your children what they can do if they are offered drugs at a party.
Consistently enforce the rules, give appropriate consequences every time, and reward your kids for staying drug and alcohol free.
Let's work together as parents, teachers, community members, and youth
to reduce the risk of unhealthy behaviors in the San Juan County.
Let's do this!
Building a state championship team requires a lot of hard work and dedication on the part of athletes, parents, and coaches. Although receiving a trophy is an amazing experience, even more important is the personal character and strength that students can develop and then use throughout their lives. It is important for our youth to be involved in whatever positive and healthy activities they can be, and it is important for parents and community members to support them. By providing opportunities for positive involvement, teaching skills required to be successful in that involvement, and by giving recognition to our youth when they use those skills, we are helping reduce the risk of youth substance abuse and suicide in our communities. Whether it is a state championship team, learning to play an instrument, excelling academically, or simply learning to work hard and believe in themselves, the benefits gained from those efforts are great examples of increased protection against unhealthy behaviors. We need to work together as parents, teachers, families, and community partners to make this happen.
Let's do this!
Here at Lyle Northern Electric, we take pride in our highly qualified team.
dedicated to serving our community. Whether you need commercial, residential, or solar electrical services, our certified experts are ready to meet your needs. We are proud to support our community, especially our youth and high school athletics. Lyle Northern Electric, serving our community since 1957.
Life is a series of cherished moments, filled with milestones that define our journey. Moments of love, joy, and shared experiences. Each moment contributes to our story. As each chapter unfolds, our experiences shape us, defining who we are. When it's time to celebrate a life, ensure your loved ones are remembered with the grace, dignity, and individuality they deserve. San Juan Mortuary, celebrating life, honoring memories, transcending tradition.
You don't have to be sidelined by sports injuries in San Juan County. Precision Rehab provides physical therapy in Monticello and Blanding, as well as Montezuma Creek and Monument Valley, where our therapists have helped athletes of all ages get back in the game since 1996. Precision Rehab is dedicated to restoring you and your loved ones to peak performance when pain and injury slow you down. We offer innovative, effective treatments that make a difference. Treatment is covered by most insurances, including Medicare. Call 435-678-3869 for an appointment. That's 435-678-3869. Or find out more at PrecisionRehabUtah.com.
All right, welcome you back to Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. We're halftime here. Monticello leading 14-0 at half. Bill Boyle with some first half statistics.
Yeah, great start for the Buckaroos to start this game. They drove 65 yards in 4 plays, culminating in a beautiful 50-yard pass from Jackson Kais to Tommy Morrison. So just a little less than 2 minutes in the first quarter, it was 6-0 for the Buckaroos. Altamont replied. They had a 1st and 10, and then they had to punt away. The Buckaroos got the ball and had about a 60-yard drive deep into Altamont territory, but it, with an incomplete pass on 4th down, Turned the ball over to the Longhorns. They once again had a drive with 1 first down, but punted away. Their third drive, they had to punt away. They've had a tough time moving the ball. Buckaroos finally got back on the scoreboard with 3 minutes remaining in the first half on a 7-yard run by Tavin Black, and then a 2-point conversion, a pass from Carter Rogers to Cam Carpenter made the score 14-0. Really a nice first half for the Buckaroos. Kai's completed 9 of 16 passes for 101 yards with 4 catches. Really a nice first quarter in particular for Tommy Morrison. 4 catches, 72 yards, and a touchdown. Carter Rogers has 3 catches for 30 yards, and then Carter also has that throw on the 2-point conversion. Tavin Black, 1 catch for 5. Landon Shumway, 1 catch for 3. And Cam Carpenter, 1 catch for 3 on the 2-point conversion. Rushing, Buckaroos are led by Tavin Black with 67 yards and 1 touchdown on 12 carries. Carter Rogers has 3 carries for 8 yards. Shumway has 3 carries for 11 yards, and Jackson Kais has 3 carries for -9 yards. 178 yards total offense for the Buckaroos. The Longhorns have completed 5 of 6 passes for 66 yards, and they've been able to move the ball a little bit, but the Buckaroos have bent a little bit but haven't broken by any means, and we've got a shutout going here at halftime. Total offense for the Longhorns is 86 yards. They've had 4 first downs. Buckaroos have had 8 first downs. Maybe one of the stories of the game. Longhorns have been penalized 1 time for 5 yards. The Buckaroos 5 times for 58 yards. And so that has been, what... Yeah. It killed a couple of drives and so forth. But really, I thought a good first half is fun to play. These teams are well matched. It's going to be fun to see this second half.
Well, very good. Well, we'll be back with the second half here momentarily here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. In fact, we'll keep it right here for that as we're ready to go for the third quarter. Monticello received the opening kick, so they'll be punting away.
The person down there already has a hot chocolate. The guy not holding the camera is the lady.
So Monticello will punt to the Longhorns to start, kick to the Longhorns to start the second half. John Lieber set to kick for the Buckaroos from the 40-yard line.
Very good. Here we go. Glad you're with us for the second half of this Friday Night Lights.
Short onside attempt, and Monticello is going to cover it. Oh, it's still loose. I think Altamont is going to finally. No, they say Monticello recovered it.
Wow.
And the Buckaroos they're changed the call.
The Buckaroos are celebrating with their back to the officials.
Yeah,
so it needed to go 10 yards. It was right at 11 yards. Skylar Peterson was the first to jump on it.
I don't know if Monticello still knows whether or not they're on offense or defense. Looks like mostly defensive. They've got the defensive.
There are 8 Buckaroos on the field just wondering, okay, who's got the ball? And they're still uncertain.
And the officials also, the chains aren't set up necessarily. So
this is the definitive thing. They've got the Altamont ball out there. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Altamont. Monticello had 2 different times it looked like they had covered it up, but I don't think they did. I think Altamont ended up with the ball at the 45. They're going to put it at the 44-yard line, and it will be 1st and 10 for the Longhorns.
Good starting field position to start this second half.
So 1st and 10 for Altamont. Here's a snap, and it's away from the quarterback on the ground. Peyton Ataffrey is going to drop him for another loss at the 30-yard line.
Boy, Peyton's got a good nose for the ball on that. If there's a ball on the ground, he's going to come barreling in. Hits the quarterback. Quarterback's able to finally fall on the ball and pull it down, but it's a loss of, 14?
Yeah. Second and about 25. Not quite certain. Got to get out our hands and toes to count this one. A run off the far side, though, and now some good movement downfield. Gained about 5-6 yards for Jessen.
Jessen on the carry. They needed 24, and they didn't get quite 24. Except it's second 19, a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, it's a good gain for a second-yard play, but again, not what you need when you have a big fumbled snap like that to open the second half. So
third and
19. 19 for Altamont. Here's a snap. Quarterback will look to throw, and it's going to be just fought to keep the ball, and it's going to be caught for a loss on third down.
Logan Nelson was the receiver of that catch and went right down to the ground immediately, so it's going to be 4th and long.
And Monticello's got a return man back deep. 4th and 15.
Rust back to punt. And the ball is away.
It's a low
roller.
And Ivy's going to down it at about the 32-yard
line. Buckaroos will take over, 1st and 10. 10:36 remaining in the third quarter, a 14-0 lead. So Buckaroos are able to stop the Longhorns on the first possession, and they can have a sustained drive here. I think they can establish a bit of a
tone for the
some
second
space.
half.
Yeah.
First and 10 for Monticello. Ball at the 32-yard line. Kai's in the gun. He's got two receivers on the far side, and he'll throw to one of them who scoops it up. It's a low pass. I think that was Carter Rogers on the catch.
Carter scooped that ball up off his shoelaces. Really a nice catch there.
Yep.
Not a big play there, but a lot of good skill on that play.
Yeah,
what do you gain of 4.
Yeah, 4. So 2nd and 6 coming for the Buckaroos.
Everyone looking at the sideline, seeing what the call's going to be.
Tom Morrison as the tight end. 2 receivers to the near side. Tavin Black with Jackson Kais in the gun. He'll hand off to Tavin on the left side. Hard running from Tavin. He's going to gain first down and more. And he is up and pumped after a big run on second down rather. Ball down to the 47-yard line.
Nice play there by Tavin Black to give the Buckaroos a 1st and 10.
Good blocking on the far side from Hatathley and Morrison as well.
11-yard run by Tavin Black.
1st and 10. They send Rogers in motion, fake the handoff to him, then give to Shumway up the middle. Shumway looking for contact and gets it after a gain of about, 7 on first down?
7 on first down. When you interviewed Shumway last week, he said he really likes the contact.
Yeah, he likes the drive, he says. So his folks like the drive too. They're one of the few folks that made the trip over there. So wave to the Shumways and appreciate them and appreciate you who've joined us for the broadcast tonight. 2nd and 3 for the Buckaroos. 9 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Carter Rogers in motion, fakes the handoff. Now a throw downfield to Tom Morrison. And he just can't. He was open, just couldn't grab it at the 25-yard line.
Nice play again. This offense that there's lots of choices, and Kais has an opportunity. He can give it to Carter. He can give it to Tavin. He can throw the ball. And but a lot of things have to happen in order to complete a pass, and that one everything was great until could not quite bring that in. So third and a long 3.
Yeah. And I formation for the Buckaroos. Landon Shumway, the halfback. And the fumbled snap, and Monticello's just going to have to cover it up. Looks like I think Landon Shumway did get it, but actually he's up. Altamont may have recovered this. I'll wait for a signal.
Kais is slow getting up.
Jackson Kais did cover it up. So 4th and 5 now for Monticello.
2-yard loss there. Buckaroos are at the Longhorn 48-yard line. And Jackson was he twisted a little bit on that. The ball went down, and he was going down to get it, and all of a sudden here comes a pile of lots of players.
Yeah, so
a little bit gingerly, but he looks good.
Yeah, looks like the way he twisted his knee to get that ball, you worry that may be an injury, but he's up and ready for 4th and 5. Again, that trips formation to the far sideline. Here's a snap. Kais will roll, looking to pass. He'll throw underneath to Rogers. Rogers has 5 yards and more. He's got 6 or 7 on 4th down. Converts for the Buckaroos.
Nice little play on 4th down. Another conversion for the Buckaroos. Of course, they went for it on 4th down early in the first quarter, and had a nice fourth down conversion later on.
Yep, unable to convert in the red zone on their first fourth down attempt.
1st and 10, 42-yard line.
2 receivers to the far side and a tight end for the Buckaroos. Guys gets the snap. He'll hand to Tavin Black. Tavin looking to this far side.
Fumbled it.
Lost the ball.
Still on the ground.
And
it's
it's
go out of bounds or Altamont get it.
Altamont celebrating. They're covering the sideline. We can't quite see it. And flags high in the air. Those are some emphatic flags.
There's a third flag.
And another. Oh, I think...
Man, that's a lot of laundry on the field.
Yeah, I think there's some frustration. I think Monticello maybe recovered it, and Altamont, I think, is...
expressed verbally someone's marching off the field. So
yeah, looks like a coach. And, yeah, that is... yeah,
so that ball was recovered at the 44 or the 39-yard line, and they are marching in Monticello's direction.
Yeah,
Monticello wants to go. Altamont backing up.
Lots of flags thrown. Again, you know, we couldn't see it. The Altamont sideline certainly celebrated like they recovered it inbounds. The officials said no, it wasn't, and it looks like they pointed some penalty flags against both teams, and then another against Altamont. So I think there may be 3 flags. And I think that there's some sort of argument, in regards to the fumble. Anyway, so it's going to be a first down for the Buckaroos. Ball at about the 24. Oh, they haven't moved the chains. Ball's at the marked at the 24-yard line.
They're still discussing what's going on out there, and believe me, up here in the press box, it hasn't come with crystal clarity yet because they haven't moved the first down markers. It's all the way down to the 24-yard line. The first down markers are still where they were.
Yeah, the official just signaled that it is going to be a first down for Monticello. And again, one of the Altamont coaches left the field. I don't know if that was if he got tossed, or I imagine that's the case that he exited. But yeah, wild situation.
Yeah.
We don't know
what's going on. I've heard buzz that there's a little extracurricular activity in the first half, and both teams seem to be very highly charged right now, playing with a lot of emotion.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 for Monticello. Hard snap from Kai's. Hard snap count rather. And adjust the play. 2 receivers either side for Kais. Here's a snap. He'll look to throw. Throws the out route. It is caught at about the 20-yard line. Tommy Morrison makes the snag and then picks up Ivy after the tackle. So that's hopefully something that'll ease the tensions. Is some good sportsmanship after the play.
Fifth catch of the game for Morrison. He's looking good out there. 2nd and 6.
Yep, ball at about the 20-yard line. So, it was a 24-yard line to start that drive. So, 2nd and 6 at the 20, and now Tavin Black will get it up the middle, and he'll maybe gain. He's going to get pushed back by a host of Altamont Longhorns. I think forward progress is going to give him maybe a yard or 2.
Man, that was a whole corral full of Longhorns.
Yeah. If you're a Cowboy, you don't want to get run over by a bunch of Longhorns.
Looks like forward progress was stopped basically at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd and 5 is what we've got. 6:44 remaining in the third quarter, 14-0 lead for the Buckaroos, and they are getting close to the scoring zone here.
Yeah, they're inside the 20 for this play. Here's a snap. Kais will hand off to Shumway up the middle. Shumway keeps his feet moving, and he's still moving down at about the 12-yard line.
Boy, very nice movement. Landon keeps his feet moving, moves well laterally, follows his blocker. Next thing you know, we've got a 7-yard gain and a 1st and 10 for the Buckaroos.
Yeah, so 1st and 10 for Monticello. Ball at about the 12-yard line, looks like. .6:18 remaining in the third quarter. Again, Monticello with a 14-0 lead. Kai's in the gun, got two receivers to the far side and a tight end. They'll send a man in motion. Now fake, now looking to throw. Kai's will throw back and it'll fall incomplete as he had pressure coming his way. 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. And a 2nd and 10 for Monticello at the 12-yard line.
Halfway through the third quarter. Buckaroos have been marching down. They've got 58 yards in this drive, and there's about 12 left to pay dirt.
Kai's in the I formation. They'll pitch it to Tavin Black. Follows a nice block from Cameron Carpenter. He lowers his shoulder, does Tavin, but short gain, maybe 1 yard on the run. So Altamont able to stretch the play out and make it a short gain, just a 1 yard gain on second down, rather. Make it 3rd and 9. Ball spotted. Looks like at about the 11-yard line. Again, that I formation for the Buckaroos. Carter Rogers at the top of the formation. And they'll fake the handoff, look to throw. They'll throw to Cameron Carpenter, who will catch it.
Boy, and he's
for
brought
a
down
gain.
quick.
He's hit quick, though. So it's going to be a
Braden
gain.
Jessen on the tackle there.
Carpenter making the catch and gained about 3-4 yards on third down. So 4th down coming for the Buckaroos.
Once again, this is in the first quarter, Monticello was able to drive deep and faced a 4th down, and we're not able to convert. They've had 2 conversions since that time, so they're 2 of 3 for 4th down, and let's see what happens on this 4th attempt to go for it on 4th down.
Yep, 4th and about 6 for the Buckaroos. Ball at about the 10-yard line. Here's Kais, gets a snap. Rolling, now throwing. He's got Carter Rogers. Rogers is going to have to stretch, and he does. Is it going to be enough? He's down to the 7. Nope, he's going to be short of the line needed. And so a defensive stand for the Longhorns, and they'll take over 1st and 10.
Nice little double leg takedown by Dylan Ivey to bring Carter down. Dylan is the 25th top-ranked wrestler in the state of Utah at any weight
any
level.
classification.
The Beehive 25, he's number 25 right now. He really had a big play right there to stop the Buckaroos and turn the ball over on downs.
1st and 10 for the Longhorns. Here's a snap, and it'll be a pass to Ivy, and he's going to get back about the 10-yard line, so gain about 2-3 yards on 1st down.
4:38 remaining in the third quarter. 14-0 is our score. Nice defensive stop by the Longhorns. Backs against the wall.
They needed it, and now they try to get to work on offense. Monticello defense hoping to respond. Altamont sends Ivy in motion. They'll load up and throw. Russ, it'll be incomplete. It was Farr, is that?
Porter Farr is the intended receiver, the big tight end. He's about as big a tight end as you see this side of the NFL. He's a big kid.
Yeah.
Had 2 catches in the first half. 4:15 remaining in the third quarter.
3rd and 7 for the Longhorns. Ball at the 10-yard line. Again, 90 yards in front of Altamont. Monticello's defense hoping to get off the field on this play. Altamont hoping to convert. Rust alone in the backfield. He'll send a man in motion. And now they'll look to throw. He'll load up, throw downfield, and it'll be incomplete.
Jaden
Camacho getting his paws on that one to knock it down.
Intended for Ivy, and Jaden was right there and got between Ivy and the ball and knocked it away. Excellent defensive pass defense there for Camacho.
So a 4th and 7 now for the Longhorns. They'll switch balls as they'll look to punt this one out of their own end zone. Carter Rogers back to receive at the 45.
Rust in his own
Here's
end
the
zone.
snap, and the punt is
Straight up in
way
the air.
high in the air.
Out of bounds.
Go out of bounds, so good field position coming up for the Buckaroos.
It's like about the 30, the 25-yard line.
Yeah, so again, this game's been back and forth, and turnovers and special teams have been key as Monticello's second set of points came off a turnover, and good field position for this possession for Monticello. 4:07 remaining in the third quarter, and Monticello knocking on the door of the red zone. So 1st and 10 for Monticello, and 2 receivers split out. Nope, now they've got a tight end, but Kais is alone in the backfield. Here's a snap. They'll throw. Oh, Kais just gets it away, and it's going to be fumbled basically out of bounds. So they're going to rule it an incomplete pass.
Wow, Jackson kind of threw it and it bobbled. He didn't get it away. He caught it and threw it again. It's going to, a lot happened on that play to end up as an incomplete pass.
Yeah. So 2nd and 10 for the Buckaroos. Yeah, and Monticello, again, the way that play developed looked like it was not going to be what the Buckaroos were hoping for. So they'll take a no gain and loss of down. 2nd and 10 for the Buckaroos at the 25-yard line. Again, knocking on the door. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Kai's in the gun. Here's a snap, and he'll fake the handoff. Now throws, and that pass, I think it was hit by far, as it'll fall incomplete.
Longhorns have been able to disrupt Jackson's throwing motion
Timing.
several
Motion,
times tonight, and I've seen it in the last 2 plays on this drive. Have 3rd and 10 is where what the Buckaroos are facing. It was an excellent throwing first half for Jackson. He completed 9 of 16 passes, and has had a good day so far, but struggled a little bit with timing here in the second half.
So 3rd and 10 coming for Monticello.
He's completed 5 of 9 passes here in the second half.
At the 25-yard line. Here's Kais in the gun. Sends Rogers in motion. Takes the handoff. Now a screen developing, and it's going to be thrown to Tavin Black. An open field tackle is going to be made. Looks like 44, Rust making the tackle.
Yeah, Thatcher Rust. It's going to be a loss of 1, make it 4th and 11.
So the Buckaroos complete for a loss of 1 on this series. So 4th and 11, ball at the 26-yard line, though. Monticello will be attempting to convert here. 3:20 remaining in the third quarter. Kais gets the snap, looking to pass. He'll load up, throw across the middle, caught, and down near the 10-yard line.
That's Cash Young. Sophomore Cash Young. Big play for Cash Young. Move the chains. It's down to the, looks like about the 11-yard line.
I think about the 12.
15-yard gain right there.
Huge play on 4th down in traffic. Good delivery from Kais. And nice catch from Cash Young.
Cash caught it in stride. Really nice play there for the Buckaroos.
So 1st and 10 for Monticello. Ball at the 11-yard line. I formation for the Buckaroos. Kais under center. Gets a snap. Hands off to Tavin Black. Black
nice.
dancing around. He's going to be down close. Not in, but down to about the 2-yard line. Great running from Tavin Black. It looks like
it's going to be a 9-yard gain by Tavin.
9 yards, so 2nd and 1 for Monticello. And ball's at about the 3-yard line, I think. Has to be, because they've got a opportunity to gain a first down that's not the
Yeah,
not the end zone.
second one inside the 5-yard line. I think this field needs some chiropractic care. It just seems just a little bit twisted. They've got a narrower field with the 8-man.
Got a
and
power
it's hard to see
formation
on,
on second down. Here's a snap. They'll give to Cameron Carpenter, who's going to push his way in for 6. Carpenter with the touchdown. Monticello takes the 20-0 lead point after pending. And, Cameron Carpenter, he gets the ball. He's hard to bring down.
Yes, he is.
Had some help from his teammates in the back, too. Tavin and Jackson helping, giving him a little push. And pushes his way in for a touchdown.
Touchdown by Cameron Carpenter. It's been fun to see them implement Cameron into the offense.
Yeah.
And they've got that
Here's
swing
the
gate
swing
going
gate
again.
formation. Here's a snap. Carter will roll, looking to throw to the back of the end zone. Has to jump man and bring it down. And it is caught by Tom Morrison for 2.
3-yard extra 2-point conversion from Carter Rogers to Tom Morrison.
22-0 is the count. We'll take a quick break and be back here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Your business depends on high-quality phone service. Emory Telecom's advanced IP-based phone system has you covered. Connect with Emory Telecom today to benefit from quality phone services, cutting-edge equipment, and local support. We'll give you a complimentary walkthrough, professional installation, advanced phone features, and more. Call 435-259-8521 in Moab, 435-298-8023 in San Juan County, or visit EmoryTelecom.com. Emory Telecom, connecting you to success one call at a time.
Welcome back to Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92.7 and StreamUtah.live. Monticello getting the touchdown and the extra point, 22-0 lead. And John Lieber set to kick for the Buckaroos at the 40-yard line. And
Monticello's been able to drive, and it's their second possession of the second half that got into the red zone. Able to punch it in on that one with big Cam Carpenter barreling it in from 3 yards out.
So here's a boot from Lieber. It's kind of a squib kick. Picked up at the 30-yard line. And tackle made across the 35. Skylar Peterson making the tackle for the Buckaroos.
Braden Jessen on the carry for the Longhorns. Skylar he's a great member of the special teams unit for the Buckaroos.
He's often making the tackle for the Buckaroos. 1st and 10 for Altamont. Under 2 minutes remaining in the quarter. And a tight end look for the Longhorns and 2 receivers. They send a man in motion. They'll look to throw. Rust will throw across the middle. Skips short, and a penalty flag is going to be thrown from the side judge. And it's going to be a hold against Monticello. First down for the Longhorns. I believe that's...
That'll be a 10-yard penalty on the Buckaroos, and they'll give another...
It's a spot foul, looks like. But it'll be a first down for Altamont.
Out to the 48. That's their first down of the second half.
Russ sends a man in motion. Now gets the snap. It's low, picks up, looking to throw. Now pulls it down. Now tries to shovel pass it away.
Right.
There's no receiver in the area. I guess no, that's wrong. Farr was near there.
But he just got it away. He
just kind of shoveled it away to not get sacked. Farr did a nice job of standing near the ball after the play, too, to make sure the official saw him. He said, hey, I was the eligible tight end there.
Jerem Robinson and John Lieber were all over the quarterback on that incomplete pass. Makes it 2nd and 10. They haven't moved the first down marker yet.
And we got a penalty flag thrown by the near side judge. I don't know. Maybe Monticello had a lineman lined up off sides. I think that's the freshman out there.
Yeah, Noah Diltz having some good contributions, but he's a 9th grader. And
Yep.
he lined up. I think his hand was probably onside, but his big old helmet was
Just a
hanging
bit
over.
over. So 2nd and 5. Rust will hand off up the middle and fight near the line of scrimmage. Carter Rogers will help make the tackle along with Landon Shumway and
Logan Nelson
number
on
one,
the carry.
Seth Taylor, I think, was the first one in there. So 3rd and 5 for the Longhorns. Here's a low snap. Handoff,
That's
ball
on
is
the ground.
fumbled, and scoop drop Diltz will make the tackle.
Noah Diltz was right there. The
Yeah.
ball was on the ground. They were able to. The Longhorns were able to recover, but nice play there by Diltz.
4th and 6 for Altamont. And again, near midfield, down 20 with. Oh, it looks like they are gonna set up to punt here. So Rogers is back deep. Here's the snap. Kick is up, and Rogers will watch it go out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. So Monticello will get the ball. 37 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. And a 1st and 10 for Monticello.
Except for those 2 penalties of 15 yards against the Buckaroos, Altamont has -9 total offense in the second half. So it's been a pretty dominant defensive effort by the Buckaroos. And again, the only positive yardage for Altamont has been with a couple of penalties.
Yeah, they've had some gains, but to go with that, they've had some fumbled snaps and some runs blown up in the backfield. 1st and 10 for Monticello. They got that I formation once again. Cameron Carpenter with Tavin Black in a heavy set. Here's a snap. They'll look to throw. Jackson Kais has got Carter Rogers, who's got a stop. It's caught at the 40. He takes it to the 30.
He's gonna go all the
to
way.
20. 10-5 touchdown. Carter Rogers.
70 yards. Jackson Kais to Carter Rogers. Touchdown for the Buckaroos. No laundry on the field. Touchdown, Monticello. Boy, that was a nice pass. Nice throw. Well-developed play. You've got Cam and Tavin who just are causing havoc in the middle. Opens up those receivers, and Carter got behind the defense and caught the ball and angled to the corner. No one was going to catch Carter.
Yeah, and it's one of those things, too. You assume, all right, 30 seconds left. They're in this power formation. They're just going to run, take a run and take it to the 4th quarter, but Monticello takes a shot. Now here's the 2-point conversion. Cash Young, the quarterback, and he'll look to pass. Young will throw an out route, and it'll fall incomplete. So incomplete on the 2-point conversion attempt, and the score remains 28-0. We'll take a quick break and be back here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
San Juan Building Supply has offered a full range of building supplies to San Juan County for more than 32 years. From the start of your project to the finish, San Juan Building Supply has high-quality products for all your needs, and they can deliver. Drop by 1050 South Main Street in Blandine, call 678-2000, or visit sjbs.com. San Juan Building Supply, a proud sponsor of our local teams.
All right, welcome back to Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92, StreamUtah.live. It's a 28-0 lead for Monticello, 23 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Buckaroos set to kick again. John Lieber setting the ball on the tee. And I think if this game were in Monticello, it might get blown over, but there's not been a win tonight in Altamont.
Yeah. It was windy earlier in the morning, but it's been relatively calm. It's perfectly calm in the box here.
Yeah, in the booth. And this is another squib kick, recovered around the 30-yard line. And
Easton Thien.
He's going to get down to the 35-yard line.
They're going to call a late hit on John Lieber, it looks like.
Oh, and then another penalty thrown as Monticello leaves. I don't know what
These flags are
penalty.
coming in bunches. When they start, they keep going. It looked like to me that I wondered if he had dropped the ball and John was going for the ball, but they threw the flag as if it was a late hit, and then a couple more flags in the scrum afterward.
Yeah, and again, when the flag was okay, here's the call. Targeting against Lieber, and then a sideline warning against Altamont. So they did the toss motion, so I think John's gonna have to leave the game. And I think and ball at the marked at the 35-yard line.
Huh.
Sideline call against the Longhorns. Those penalties were offset.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Longhorns at the 35. Buckaroos appear that they will be without their middle linebacker. No, they're going to move it. Yeah, targeting. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty all the way out to the 50.
John's, and then they're going to march it back. I think the sideline maybe is just a 10. Nope, they just marked it back and forth.
The judge marched 15 yards in one direction, turned around and marched 15 yards back, and so we're right where he was tackled.
Yeah, so 1st and 10 for the Longhorns. Low snap, and there's a flag.
It looks like Monticello's got it.
They have it.
Boy, really nice play there. Is that Hatathley? It is. Peyton Hatathley, second fumble recover of the day. Great play there. Boy, he dove on that ball and gobbled it up, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Buckaroos. Another turnover. Give them Monticello the ball at the Altamont 33-yard line, it looks like.
Yeah,
12 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I mean, they made a signal like they threw a player out of the game. John Lieber played that play. I don't know. Skylar Peterson was also near the bottom of that pile, so I wonder if maybe it was Peterson, but I didn't quite see. So here's the motion on 1st down. Kais will throw to Morrison, who will catch it. Tommy Morrison will be tackled inside the 5. And a big gain from Kais to Morrison.
All the way down to about the 7-yard line, it looks like. That's a 26-yard catch.
Yep.
6th catch of the day for Tommy. He's really having a great game. Catching the ball well. He had to go up and bring that down, and he did just that.
Well, very good. That'll end the third quarter. Monticello 1st and goal. Coming up on the fourth quarter. We'll take a break and be back.
Blue Mountain Foods is Monticello's hometown grocer and a proud supporter of our schools and sports teams. Blue Mountain Foods offers a full-service meat department, fresh deli, bakery, curbside pickup, and more. Check bluemtnfoods.com for weekly specials and online shopping. Blue Mountain Foods is open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday at 64 West Center Street. Blue Mountain Foods, Monticello's hometown grocer.
For over 75 years, San Juan Health has strived to be the best place to receive medical care in southeastern Utah. In 2019, San Juan Hospital was recognized as a top 20 rural hospital by the National Rural Health Association. With clinics in Blanding, Monticello, and Spanish Valley, San Juan Health offers a wide variety of services and world-class care close to home. Visit sanjuanhealth.org today to find out more. San Juan Health, chasing perfection since 1947.
All right, we're ready for the start of the fourth quarter. 1st and goal for the Buckaroos. Ball at about the 6-yard line, looks like. So 1st and goal for Monticello. I formation. Kais will get it. Hand it off to Tavin Black. Tavin will go off into the end zone for 6.
Back of the end zone.
Running hard.
Tavin Black running hard. Really nice play there. 7-yard touchdown run. All of a sudden, the Buckaroos are knocking on the door of a running clock.
Yeah, 34-0 lead for Monticello. So looks like Monticello ran towards the middle of the midfield, so I think that they are going to be set up to kick maybe. No, they are going to be lined up to go for 2. Cash Young again in the shotgun, gets a snap. He'll roll right, and the play is blown dead.
Going to be movement on one side or the other. It's going to be against Monticello.
Yeah, and that's going to hurt the Buckaroos, as it looked like Cash had a good line for the end zone as they loaded up the near side, and Cash went to the far side.
Looked like it was going to be a cash and carry, but now it's a 5-yard penalty.
So still 2-point conversion, and again, a big conversion opportunity, as that would put the game into a running clock if Monticello can convert, but made it a little bit more difficult off the penalty.
Morrison and Rogers split to the far side.
Here's a snap. Young looking to pass. He'll throw across the middle, and it's going to be broken up. So incomplete. Monticello leads 34-0. We'll take a break and be back here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
For over 75 years, San Juan Health has strived to be the best place to receive medical care in southeastern Utah. In 2019, San Juan Hospital was recognized as a top 20 rural hospital by the National Rural Health Association. With clinics in Blanding, Monticello, and Spanish Valley, San Juan Health offers a wide variety of services and world-class care close to home. Visit sanjuanhealth.org today to find out more. San Juan Health, chasing perfection since 1947.
Wednesday. All right, welcome back on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. Monticello scored on the first play of the fourth quarter. Unable to get the point after, though.
They've scored 2 touchdowns in the last 28 seconds on the clock. That last touchdown in the third quarter came with just 24 seconds left, and so take advantage of a nice fumble recovery by Hatathli and a quick score. The Buckaroos are up 34.
Here's the boot by John, and it's bobbled now, picked up at the 30-yard line.
It's Jessen. He's brought down there.
Good
really nice
tackle.
That's Canyon Christensen.
Yeah, nice job there by Canyon to make that tackle. And, it was a good open field tackle by Canyon on the special teams, and it'll be a 1st and 10 for Altamont, 11:50 remaining in the game.
Nice play by the sophomore.
First and 10 for the Longhorns. Again, 3 linemen plus the tight end far, and then they've got 2 backs and then a receiver on the far side. Here's 1st and 10 for the Longhorns. Here's a snap low and handled, handoff up the middle. Cameron Carpenter will make the tackle along with John Lieber, Landon Shumway.
Well, they ripped off Dylan Ivy's helmet in that tackle.
Yeah, Cameron had a high hold on Ivy's shoulders, and he's got to come off the sideline to fix his helmet.
A lot of wrestlers out there,
Yep.
and different ends of the weight spectrum too.
Yeah.
Dylan's gained quite a bit of weight. I think he'll be up a weight or 2 this year, is what one of his assistant coaches told us tonight.
But he's not going to be wrestling 285 with Cam Carpenter. Here's Rust does a nice job to slip the pressure, and now he's got first down yardage.
And more all the way out to midfield.
Big gain for the Longhorns on 2nd down.
Nice run there. 1st and 10 for the Longhorns. It's out to the 49-yard line of the Longhorns. We heard tonight that in Garfield County, Garfield School District has approved 8-man football for Panguitch High School.
Oh, we heard that tonight.
That's what we heard tonight.
Wow.
A lot of buzz going on. People excited and breaking into that Southwest Utah region is going to have a significant impact here.
Right on 1st down, gain of 2-3 yards.
Tommy Morrison, I think, was the last one off the pile. It's going to be a gain of 3. Was that Ivy who ran that? I couldn't see.
Yeah, I couldn't quite see it either. I think it was Rust up the middle. But short gain on 1st down. Oh, that's big news.
Yeah, Panguitch, I understand, has had some very successful junior high level football and a lot of community support. and that really represents a significant development for 8-man football.
Russ will tuck it up as he's looking to pass, but he's going to try and gain some yards. He's going to be swallowed up by a host of Bucks. Lieber.
There's so many Bucks there, they pushed him
Taylor
a couple of yards forward.
Yeah. Yeah. So a short gain on second down. Going to set up a third and about 7.
Wayne County played football about 10, 15 years ago for a couple of years, and that didn't stay. But I think Panguitch, who
it's one of the bigger schools in 1A.
Yeah, and the dominant school in 1A. I think they've won the All-Sport Award for 10 years in a row, and so that really represents a significant new piece of news.
Here's a snap. Russ rolling, looking to pass. He'll throw. It's going to be incomplete. Ivy wants a flag, and I think he's going to get it.
He made his case. He rested his case. It went to the jury, and the jury came back and said, "Yeah, that's some defensive pass interference." The Buckaroo 47 all the way down to the 33. So there's a 14-yard penalty against the Buckaroos, who continue to face a lot of challenges with penalties in this second half like they had in the first half. It's the 4th penalty.
Here's a snap, and Russ will roll right, looking to pass. He'll throw, dump underneath, incomplete. Good coverage from Landon Shumway.
Yeah, and good defensive pressure by the defensive line too. That was more of a shot put than a pass, you know.
Tried to shovel it forward, incomplete.
Again, Thatcher Rust is a senior, tight end. Moved him into quarterback, and the Longhorns have been on a pretty good roll. They've won 5 of the last 6 games they played, and their loss was to the White Horse Raiders down in Montezuma Creek. Was their only loss in the last 6 games.
2nd and 10. Russ rolling right, now goes left, and he's got some green grass in front of him. But an open field tackle made by the Buckaroos going to keep him short of the first down, but still a gain on second.
Tommy Morrison and John Lieber on the tackle.
Third down coming for the Longhorns.
In Buckaroo territory at the 27-yard line.
Yeah.
So this is the deepest penetration they've had. Boy, that end of the first half, talk about momentum. Monticello stopping them on 4th and short, and all of a sudden it's a 34-point game.
Here's a snap, and quick handoff one way, goes the other, and Ivy will run it. Good open field tackle.
He needed 5, and he got 2.
Landon Shumway made the first contact there, got some help from a teammate to bring Ivy down. That's one of those things on the wrestling mat.
Yeah.
Landon's going to have a harder time taking Ivy down, but when he's got a teammate helping him out, that helps.
And a helmet on.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard not to think wrestling. You're at the end of the season, and there's a lot of wrestlers on both sides of the ball here.
Here's a 4th down and short for the Longhorns. Low snap, picked up, now throw, and it's going to be caught.
Boy, that's big 99, Porter Farr.
First down. Landon Shumway hopped on his back as if it were a backpack and just held on. But Farr picks up the first down on 4th down, moves the chains, 1st and 10 at the 19.
Yeah, that was a nice play. You know, you've talked about where the receivers are on the far side of the field. I think that's wherever number 99 is the far side of the field.
Oh, there you go. Wonder if he draws comics in his spare time. Here's a low snap, and Russ is going to just jump on it to avoid turnover. Had a little time to scoop it if he knew, but you don't know what's coming.
You don't know. That ball's on the ground. You're just desperate to dive on it and end the play and move on to the next.
Yeah. Of course, that's a big loss on first down.
14-yard loss. Boy, errant snaps have really killed Altamont momentum several times. Got timeout on the field by Altamont. 6:55 remaining in the 4th quarter. 34-0 is our score here in Altamont. Monticello Buckaroos lead the Altamont Longhorns.
Hello, this is Dave's phone. Leave me a message at the beep.
Hey, Dad.
I just drove past the park you took me to on my 10th birthday. Remember how we fell into the stream? I just wanted to let you know I was thinking about you. Call me back. Love you.
Reminding someone of their worth is suicide prevention. Learn more at liveonutah.org.
All right, welcome you back to Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92 and stream Utah.live. 6:55 remaining in the game. Altamont putting together a nice drive, but fumbled snap on first down is going to make it a second, and about 23 yards to go. Ball at the 34-yard line. Monticello still pitching a shutout. Hope to keep it that way. Rust sends a man in motion, gets a snap. It'll look to pass. Now he'll pull it down. Now a throw, and ball's going to be stripped by Landon Shumway. Landon Shumway tried to do what they teach you to do, reach your arm around the back of the defender and knock it down, but he had a good hold on far, and so that's going to be a penalty against the Buckaroos.
Jeremy Robinson had nice pressure on the quarterback, but able to, in effect, complete the pass because of pass interference. Is that an automatic first down?
I think we're about to find out.
2nd and 24. They're marching the ball.
Ball's at the 19-yard line. And it is a first down. So 1st and 10 for Altamont. Ball at the 19.
15-yard penalty back close to the original line of scrimmage, but they get a 1st and 10.
Rust is
now
back. Looking to throw. He'll pull it down.
Robinson on his tail.
And tackle made after a gain on first down. Gain of about 3 or 4. So 3rd down coming.
No, it wasn't a first down. It was just back to the original.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I thought that they never signaled a first down.
It was right on the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So. In fact,
I think the officials are maybe talking about that. Oh yeah, so they flipped it back to a 2nd down. There's confusion with the chain gang just a little bit, and that matches the rest of us as well. So 2nd down for the Longhorns. Here's a snap, handoff, and coming up this near side, got some blocks developing, and a tackle made inside the 10. Cameron Carpenter helped knock that pile over, but a good gain from Nelson.
Conversation.
Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be a penalty or what's going on. Coach Anderson's talking to the refs about something.
That's down there. They may want to measure this. That is very, very near the first down marker.
I wonder if Coach Anderson's expressing, confusion or frustration about the down marker.
And they're going to give it a first and 10. That was a nice play by Logan Nilsson.
1st and goal at about the 9-yard line. Rust will get the snap. Hand off to Ivy. Oh, wow. Good running by Ivy. I thought he got
all the way into the end zone. Touchdown.
4-6.
9-yard touchdown run by Dylan Ivy puts the Longhorns on the board. 5:54. We're halfway through the 4th quarter. And the Longhorns are finally able to punch the ball into the end zone.
On a good sustained drive.
Aided by 2 penalties, too.
Yep.
You just cannot underestimate the impact of penalties. Buckaroos wanted to shut out, but they're not going to get one tonight, that's for sure.
And Longhorns will attempt a 2-point conversion. And it's
Rust alone in the backfield.
Yeah, alone in the backfield. He's got 2 slots. Now he'll look to throw across the middle. And a big target like far. That's a good idea as he's going to get that point after conversion. Makes the score 34-8 with under 6 minutes remaining in the game. We'll take a quick break and be back on Red Rock 92 and streamutah.live.
Life is a series of cherished moments, filled with milestones that define our journey. Moments of love, joy, and shared experiences. Each moment contributes to our story. As each chapter unfolds, our experiences shape us, defining who we are. When it's time to celebrate a life, ensure your loved ones are remembered with the grace, dignity, and individuality they deserve. San Juan Mortuary, celebrating life, honoring memories, transcending tradition.
For almost 20 years, residential construction has been our focus at Lee Contracting. Specializing in remodels and additions, we can take your house from ground to finish, and we can handle your new construction and concrete needs too. No job is too small for Lee Contracting. Give us a call today at 435-459-1314. Lee Contracting is a proud sponsor of local high school sports.
All right, welcome you back to Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92. Altamont set to kick away to the Buckaroos. 5:54 remaining in the game. Score 34-8 for the Bucks. Here's a short kick, and Monticello tries to cover it up, and I think Altamont's going to recover. Well, there's a scramble on the far side of the field. Altamont had a good shot at recovering the ball. Waiting for a signal either way. Longhorns celebrating, and they will recover.
Onside kick, recovered. Eventually recovered by the Longhorns.
Yeah.
They'll get the ball. 5:54. We're just a little over halfway through the fourth quarter. 34-8 is our score. A little bit of momentum for the Longhorns as they take over at the Monticello 48-yard line, so a short field.
Short field, 5:54 remaining in the game. And that extra point, Bill, we have a running clock. Game probably be over, but Altamont's going to have some small hope alive here with 6 minutes remaining in the game.
You know, again, it's just momentum. If Altamont would have been able to score there late in the first half, this could have been a different game. But all of a sudden, Monticello's up by 34. Now it's not
Rust
quite 34.
Will fake the handoff, now go off the far sideline and gets about 8 yards on first down. Nice run from Rust.
Thatcher Rust is looking to run, you know, in this passing situation, and he's had some success at it and gaining some confidence. He's had a good second half rushing. After the first two possessions, he had negative 16 yards, but he's more than made up for that in the subsequent possessions. 5:41. 2nd and 2.
Second and 2 for the Longhorns. Rust in the shotgun, and he'll send a man in motion. Gets a snap. It's low. And
picks
picked
it up.
He'll run forward and pushes forward. He may
they blow it dead. He keeps on moving his feet. He falls plenty of space for a first down, but
I think
they'd blown the ball dead.
Yeah, so it's going to make it.
Needed 2, he got 1.
Yep.
So it's 3rd and 1. 39-yard line of the Buckaroos. 5:16 remaining in the fourth quarter. Big lead for Monticello, 26-point lead, but it felt a little bit of momentum change here.
Yeah. 3rd and 1 for the Longhorns. And tight end formation for the Longhorns. 2 backs with Rust in the shotgun. Gets a snap. Hands to Ivy, who's going to be hitting the backfield. And
he keeps on his feet. Wow.
And he's going to get down near the first down.
Wow, tremendous run there by Dylan Ivy.
Yeah.
To give the Longhorns a much-needed first down. Boy, he was hit 4 yards deep in the backfield, but kept moving. He's good on his feet. We know that if you watch him wrestle. And he's able to spin out and make something out of nothing.
Oh, but looks like they're going to mark him short, though. He was on the far sideline, so we didn't see where he stepped out. He ran past the first down marker, but must have stepped out just shy. So 4th and inches for the Longhorns. And they'll huddle up. .440 remaining in the game. 4th and inches for the Longhorns. Here's Rust in the gun. Gets it, then runs forward and dives forward.
Looks like he got it. Thatcher Russ, who started the year as a tight end and has moved to quarterback. Of course, he's got some good size and some good speed, and now he's got a good first down.
Good pickup by Rust, 4th and inches. Gets the 1 yard needed and moves the chains.
4:26, clock is ticking. I don't know, it's very interesting. These teams could see each other again in a few weeks.
Yeah.
And you're trying to get every advantage you can, and a switch in momentum would be a positive thing for the Longhorns.
Here's a snap, and blown up in the backfield. Cameron Carpenter.
Peyton Atathley and Cam Carpenter. Man, just tore him down. Logan Nelson, the big loss. It's going to be a 5-yard loss by Nelson. 2nd and 15.
Good play by Carpenter to get in the backfield. Yeah, you talk about that, Bill. Looking at the RPI, Monticello, should they go on to win this game, they'll be the number 2 seed. The number 3, 4, and 5 and
almost
6.
6.
Yeah, Water Canyon, Whitehorse, Altamont, St. Joseph are in a bunch. And so it'll be interesting to see. We'll know tomorrow morning who's where. As 2nd and 16 comes, here's Russ getting the snap. Rolling, looking to pass. He will deliver. It'll be incomplete. Rogers on the defense. Yeah, but, as I was saying, again, it's very close. I think Water Canyon and Altamont, though, are going to be battling for that 3 and 4, so they likely will be hosting a home playoff game.
Yeah.
But, again, it'll be interesting. Monticello has had 2 games this year that haven't ended in a running clock. They've been against Water Canyon and Altamont. And both those games, Monticello, at Water Canyon
won comfortably.
Yeah, won comfortably. And then this one, too, is, again, the score can tighten. And we've seen Altamont already recover an onside kick. But as they face 3rd and 13. But should be interesting to see how the brackets work out. Here's a swing pass caught by Ivy. Ivy gets back to the original line of scrimmage on 3rd down, so sets up a 4th and 10. 4th and long 10.
4th and 11. Yep.
3:17 remaining in the game. Ball at the 38-yard line for the Longhorns.
Ivy got out of bounds, stopped the clock. 3:17. Senior night in Altamont.
Yeah.
First cool weather. It'll be interesting. Monticello will most likely host a playoff game in a couple of weeks, and then the next is the semifinals will be in Harriman and the finals in Cedar City, so we may see some more cold weather.
Here's a snap. Rust fakes the pass and then tucks it up. Nice run from Rust. He's going to be near the first down marker. I think he's probably going to pick it up depending on where he stepped out of bounds.
4th and 11. Looks like he got 11 and a half. They're still talking.
Nice run by Rust. And call for time. Looks like they're gonna bring it out to measure. That was 4th down, so it's gonna be close. We'll take a moment here from a sponsor. Well, no, we'll keep it right here. We'll maybe thank a sponsor or two while they bring that out. Thanks to Primary Residential Mortgage, Napa Motor Parts, Flights Gymnastics, Pick-a-Stitch Embroidery and Apparel, Dependable Auto, Joins and DeMille Engineering, Four Corners Regional Care Center, Crowley Construction, and Creative Floors.
And it looks like they did not give him the first down. He needed 11 and he got 10. Really a nice scramble, but it is all for naught as the Buckaroos will take over 1st and 10.
And they'll take a timeout. We'll take one as well and be back on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Desert Rivers Credit Union is proud to team up with the communities in our corner of the state. A nationwide network of ATMs and branches, full line of mortgage products, local decision-making, low fees, and great rates for every credit score are just a few of the things we bring to the team. And to top it off, we are for people, not profit. Come by and meet our team at one of our 4 branch locations or visit desertrivercu.com. We love our communities and are proud to support our youth.
You don't have to be sidelined by sports injuries in San Juan County. Precision Rehab provides physical therapy in Monticello and Blanding, as well as Montezuma Creek and Monument Valley, where our therapists have helped athletes of all ages get back in the game since 1996. Precision Rehab is dedicated to restoring you and your loved ones to peak performance when pain and injury slow you down. We offer innovative, effective treatments that make a difference. Treatment is covered by most insurances, including Medicare. Call 435-678-3869 for an appointment. That's 435-678-3869.
Under center,
or
Kais
find
will
out
give
more
to
at
Tavin Black. Tavin sheds a tackle.
precisionrehab.com.
Now runs a man over down at the 30-yard line, stays in bounds.
12-yard gain by Tavin Black, and as you point out, really nice that he stayed in bounds. Want to keep this ball running, want to play this game out. Buckaroos look healthy. I don't see any crutches or anything on the Altamont sideline either. Both teams healthy. They want to go into the playoffs in good shape and ready to roll and have all their tools.
High formation again for the Buckaroos. First down.
Ball's down.
He's going to fumble it, and he's going to cover it up. And looks like he's going to get back up and cover it up. So 2:30 remaining in the game. Loss of 1 on first down. So 2nd and 11 coming for the Buckaroos. Again, like you say, Bill, we're excited for postseason play. Monticello will be hosting a play-in game, not next Friday, but the one after. So that'll be last home game for the Buckaroos, and then should they win that, on to the semifinals in Harriman and hopefully the finals in Cedar City. Here's a snap handoff to Tavin Black. Now that's Landon Shumway up the middle. Landon gaining
12
close to 11 yards. Yeah, going to be close to a first down.
Nice hard running, and he finished the run too. You know, quite often as the run goes on, they start to lose steam. But Landon really ran well at the end of that run to get the first down. 12 yards on 2nd and 11.
So 1st and 10 for the Buckaroos. Ball at the 49-yard line. And again, Coach Kai's bringing the play in slowly, telling the offense, hey, let's run some clock and get on the road. Of course, stick with us post-game. We'll have statistics and hopefully a conversation with a Buckaroo player or two.
Yeah, it's going to be a big win for Monticello. 26 points to close out the regular season and move into the playoff season.
And Kais will take the knee. Under a minute to go. I think Altamont may have a timeout or two if they wanted to try, but of course Monticello is trying to, end the game and rather than run any more plays. So 2nd down, and again Kais will look to take a knee.
You know, it's interesting. We talk about 11-man versus 8-man all the time, and 8-man is, I think, healthier. The linemen, when you're an 11-man, linemen who are outsized break down by the end of the season. It's really nice to have healthy teams as you close the season and move into the playoffs. And that seemed like that didn't happen in 11-man football quite often. By the end of the season, you're outsized quite often, and you wear down. So it's good to see 2 healthy teams moving into the playoffs.
Yep.
We only had one cool game the entire regular season, but the championships are won and lost on cold weather. In cold weather, and it's interesting. A September team is not necessarily a championship team. It's how you handle cold weather and adversity and a long season. It's going to be fun to follow the Buckaroos for the remainder of this season as we move into the playoffs.
Well, very good. Again, we are final 34-8 is the final score. Monticello getting the victory tonight in Altamont, and ends the regular season with a record of 6-3. Bill will have some post-game statistics. We'll go ahead, hear from some sponsors, and be back here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Compared to previous vocational classes, career and technical education courses now span nearly every industry, including automotive, welding, health science, business, digital arts, computer science, and more. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, visit a CTE teacher or southeastutahcte.org.
Did you know a nuclear power plant needs just 2.2 pounds of uranium to produce as much energy as 3 million pounds of coal? Energy Fuels' White Mesa Mill in Blanding is becoming America's hub for a clean and reliable energy future. They're revolutionizing the way we power our world by harnessing the incredible energy contained in naturally occurring uranium to fuel clean, carbon-free nuclear power. Visit energyfuels.com to see how they're energizing tomorrow.
Compared to the vocational schools of the past, today's career and technical education courses span nearly every industry, including health science, business, digital arts, and computer science. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, talk to a school counselor or CTE teacher today.
With a changing economy and advancing technology, it's time that marketing and selling of real estate in San Juan County catches up. Four Corners Homes and Property Management is changing the game. Every Four Corners Homes listing includes 3D mapping and virtual tours, professional photos, a digital and global 21st century footprint, and marketing exposure that makes it easy for buyers to find and identify what makes your listing unique. Marketing and exposure sells real estate, and if you want the best, you need Four Corners Homes on your team. Find us at fourcornershomes.net or call 801-404-0058.
We are members of Unity Club and the San Juan County Youth Coalition.
Unity's mission is to foster the spiritual, mental, physical, and social development of American Indians, Native Hawaiians, and Alaskan Native youth,
and to build strength and self-reliance through greater youth involvement, which can inspire, hope, and change lives.
The San Juan County Youth Coalition mission is to reduce the risk of substance misuse and suicide by supporting, empowering, and educating youth and their families in San Juan.
Parents and guardians, you can help your children reduce the risk of underage drinking and other drug misuse by using of the following evidence-based strategies.
Teach the risks. At an early age, begin talking to your children about not drinking alcohol or using other illicit drugs.
Help your kids choose friends wisely. Studies show that if your kids' friends drink or use drugs, the risk of your kid to do so significantly increases.
Parents, I ask that you please discuss with your children what they can do if they are offered drugs at a party.
Consistently enforce the rules, give appropriate consequences every time, and reward your kids for staying drug and alcohol free. Let's work together as parents, teachers, community members, and youth
to reduce the risk of unhealthy behaviors in the San Juan County.
Let's do this!
Building a state championship team requires a lot of hard work and dedication on the part of athletes, parents, and coaches. Although receiving a trophy is an amazing experience, even more important is the personal character and strength that students can develop and then use throughout their lives. It is important for our youth to be involved in whatever positive and healthy activities they can be, and it is important for parents and community members to support them. By providing opportunities for positive involvement, teaching skills required to be successful in that involvement, and by giving recognition to our youth when they use those skills, we are helping reduce the risk of youth substance abuse and suicide in our communities. Whether it is a state championship team, learning to play an instrument, excelling academically, or simply learning to work hard and believe in themselves, the benefits gained from those efforts are great examples of increased protection against unhealthy behaviors. We need to work together as parents, teachers, families, and community partners to make this happen.
Let's do this!
Here at Lisle Northern Electric, we take pride in our highly qualified team, dedicated to serving our community. Whether you need commercial, residential, or solar electrical services, our certified experts are ready to meet your needs. We are proud to support our community, especially our youth and high school athletics. Lisle Northern Electric, serving our community since 1957.
Life is a series of cherished moments, filled with milestones that define our journey. Moments of love, joy, and shared experiences. Each moment contributes to our story. As each chapter unfolds, our experiences shape us, defining who we are. When it's time to celebrate a life, ensure your loved ones are remembered with the grace, dignity, and individuality they deserve. San Juan Mortuary, celebrating life, honoring memories, transcending tradition.
Compared to previous vocational classes, career and technical education courses now span nearly every industry, including automotive, welding, health science, business, digital arts, computer science, and more. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation, while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, visit a CTE teacher or southeastutahcte.org.
Welcome back to Altamont, where the Monticello Buckaroos have come away with a big victory to close the year, the regular season, and move on to the state tournament. 34-8 is our final score here in Altamont on senior night for the Longhorns, and a good close to the season for Monticello. The Buckaroos started the game. Really nice, impressive drive, culminating in a 50-yard touchdown pass from Jackson Kais to Tommy Morrison. And Monticello was up 6-0. They stretched that lead to 14-0 pretty late in the second quarter on a 7-yard run by Tavin Black, and then made a 2-point conversion pass from Carter Rogers to Cam Carpenter to make it 14-0, and that was the score at halftime. Really nice defensive stop by the Buckaroos very late in the second quarter, stopping Longhorns on a fourth and just short yardage, 14-0 at halftime. Monticello came back and really had a nice second half. Eventually scored 3 touchdowns to build a 34-0 lead. They had a 3-yard touchdown run by Cam Carpenter, a 7-yard touchdown run, a second one from Tavin Black. and a 70-yard beautiful pass from Jackson Keyes to Carter Rogers, and all of a sudden the route was on 34-0. Altamont really came back and finished well. They scored a final touchdown with 6 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter on a 9-yard run by Dylan Ivey and a 2-point conversion. Makes it 34-8. Really a nice win for the Buckaroos, and the team is walking off the field healthy and in good shape going into the playoffs. Right where you want to be. Had some adversity throughout the season a couple of times, and Monticello seems to be in great shape going into the state playoffs. The RPI, this computerized algorithm that determines who's the seeds, will be released tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Is that right, David?
Yeah, that's when it's set to be released, so Monticello will know who they play, likely looking at the RPI before it's taken off, and Monticello should be playing UMA Hillfield in the first round at home as the 2 seed.
And that will be in 2 weeks from today. Then, there it's win or go home. They win, they advance to the state semifinal, which will be held in Harriman. The state final at Southern Utah University in Cedar City the following week. So I'll also have the brackets for the 2A will be released, so we'll see where the San Juan Broncos are going, in addition, of course, to our other home teams, the local teams, the Grand County Red Devils, the Whitehorse Raiders, Monument Valley Cougars. Anyway, it was a fun game. What did you find out, David?
Yeah, so I had the opportunity to speak to a couple players for the Buckaroos. Let me pull up that conversation for you real quick. Let me see here. All right. Again, talked with Jackson Keyes and Peyton Atathley. Both had a great game for the Buckaroos. So we'll send you to that conversation and be back to wrap it up here on Red Rock 92 and streamutah.live. All right, this one we're going to do on the sideline. David Boyle here with players of the game, Jackson Keyes and Peyton Atathley. Peyton, we'll start with you, man. What is it about you? You got the nose for the ball tonight.
I don't know, just was able to get through the line pretty easily. I don't know, just something about it. Maybe it's the cold.
Maybe it's cold. Peyton's built for the cold, which is good. That's a postseason. Jackson, say that again?
It's your dog, and yeah.
Yep, Peyton's got that dog in him. So tell us, Altamont, that's a big team. Tell us about the challenge you guys had on the offensive front against them.
They were definitely strong, but we just were able to stay in front, keep our feet moving, and able to push them back. That's all we needed to do.
Well, very good. It's not often I can ask a player about their favorite fumble recovery of the game. You had 2. Which one did you like more?
Probably the second one, because it's 2. I don't get 2 often, so.
Well, very good. Well, you had some great pressure on the ball, great play. Here with Jackson, tell us about Jackson's play. What impressed you with Jackson tonight?
I forgot what it was, but the one throw to, was it Carter? Yeah, the one throw to Carter, that was amazing. I will not lie.
It was a great play, and you made possible by you and your teammates giving him that time. As you mentioned, we're here with Jackson. Jackson, you've led the team, all year, slinging the ball around. Tell us about how you deliver those dimes. How do you do that?
I got to put a lot of respect on my teammates, too. I mean, my line gives me a lot of time to throw the ball. And, of course, the receivers have to make good routes and to actually catch the ball. So I put a lot of respect on their name. They help me a lot.
Well, very good. They do. You got to deliver that ball, though, so you did a great job delivering a couple of dots tonight. Tell us who else impressed you on your team tonight?
My running backs, Tavin and Landon, of course, they ran pretty hard. My line, they're really undersized, and I was really impressed. They gave me so much time. Just those 2 groups right there, they really helped our overall team win.
Very good. Tell them what it means for you as a quarterback when you see someone like Peyton force a turnover.
It's I don't know how to say this. It's great. I mean, I don't know how to say it. It's just awesome to see. I mean,
yeah, sets you up with a short field, makes it a little easier.
Yeah.
Well, very good. Well, tell us again. You had 2 long passes, one to Tommy, one to Carter, maybe another. I can't remember. What was your favorite play of the night?
The one to Carter. I saw Carter wave his hand like throw it to me, and the fact that he just caught it and ran for so long, and just it's so satisfying to see. That was probably my favorite one.
Well, that was great. Well, a great team win tonight, guys. We also, we talk about you guys as players a lot. Tell us about the efforts your coaches put in and week out. We'll start with you, Peyton.
I don't know how I can thank them enough. They show up every day. They don't have to, and I'm thankful for that. I'd like to shout out my lineman coach, Mr. Ader. Without him, I wouldn't be anything, so I'd like to thank him.
Very good.
I put a lot of respect to all my coaches, but I want to say 2 favorites, just saying. I like Coach Anderson a lot. He really has helped me overall. He doesn't really, he really does help. And my dad, obviously, keeps me in shape and helps me stay overall and gives me good advice throughout the entire night. Those 2 are really good with me.
Well, very good. Again, a team win. You guys doing a great job, almost pitching a shutout, and lots of points on the board. Anything else you guys want to say to the fans before we let you run?
I think I'm good.
All right.
Yeah, just thank you. Thank you for supporting us.
Thank you a lot.
Oh, thanks for watching. Yeah, thanks for watching.
There you go. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The Chris Black Agency is a proud supporter of Monticello High School sports. Chris has been with Farmers Insurance for more than 35 years and writes all lines of insurance, from autos to homes, life insurance, ATVs and boats, and business. Customer service is the agency motto, with offices in Monticello and Moab. Come by at 97 South Main in Monticello or call 435-587-2230. Let's go Bucks.
San Juan County Adult Education empowers students to gain the technical, business, or college skills necessary to enter the workforce. At San Juan County Adult Education, adult learners are given the opportunity to reach their personal, educational, and career goals. Students can earn a high school diploma, obtain a GED, increase their wage earning potential, and decrease barriers to self-reliance. To learn more, visit any USU Learning Center in San Juan County or email Gina Grover at jgrover@sjsd.org.
Utah State University Blanding can help you earn a highly renowned education close to home. With locations in Blanding, Monticello, Montezuma Creek, and Monument Valley, local students can choose from over 100 degrees and programs and dozens of academic scholarships. Plus, get a head start on your degree now. Earn college credits while you're still in high school with concurrent enrollment through Utah State University. For more information and to apply now, visit blanding.usu.edu.
Welcome back to Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. We are final. Bill Boyles with some final statistics on this one.
Yeah, our final score 34-8. Monticello Buckaroos over the Altamont Longhorns. 377 total yards offense for the Buckaroos compared to 140 for the Longhorns. So really a nice game offensively for Monticello and defensively in holding Altamont at bay. Jackson Kai's completed 18 of 29 passes. That's a great completion percentage, and for 237 yards passing. Leading receivers tonight, Carter Rogers, as we know, is excellent. 7 catches, 115 yards, and really a beautiful 70-yard touchdown catch. Tommy Morrison had 7 catches for 105 yards and a 50-yard touchdown catch. And so anyway, really nice work by the receivers.
Yeah.
Tavin Black had 19 carries for 112 yards. Shumway had 6 carries for 37 yards. For the Longhorns, they just couldn't get unhitched. 74 yards in the air, 66 yards on the ground. I think the thing hopefully Monticello can work on, they had 10 penalties for 107 yards, and they were ill-timed penalties several times too.
Yeah.
Altamont only had 2 penalties for 20 yards. So anyway, statistically, you'd okay, a 34-8 win. One team did dominate statistically, and sure enough, that's what happened today. Anyway, it was a great game, and we look forward, and we've got a week off.
Yep.
But in 2 weeks, we're going to hit the ground running. Game in Monticello, we're just about certain.
Quarterfinal. Yeah, we are certain it'll be a home game for Monticello against UMA Hillfield. That should be the matchup, 2 and 7. We'll find out for certain tomorrow, especially those 3 through 6, and hopefully a good draw for the Raiders as well. Well, again, that'll do it. We are final. Monticello getting the win, finishing the regular season 6-3. We'll thank some sponsors one final time and send you back to Classic Hits on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Friday Night Lights is a production of Red Rock 92 Sports and StreamUtah.live. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency, San Juan Building Supply, Blue Mountain Foods, Desert Rivers Credit Union, San Juan School District Adult Education, Primary Residential Mortgage, Energy Fuels, Emory Telcom, Four Corners Homes, Empire Electric, the Chris Black Agency, Lee Contracting, Utah State University Blanding, Creative Floors, San Juan Counseling, Red's Ace Hardware, San Juan Health, Four Corners Regional Care Center, Northern Electric, Dependable Auto Repair, Precision Rehab, Red Mechanical, Flights Gymnastics, San Juan School District CTE programs, Tailor-Made Wooden Heritage and Tailor-Made Monuments, San Juan Public Health, Crowley Construction, Jones and DeMille Engineering, San Juan Mortuary, Napa Motor Parts, Utah Navajo Health System, San Juan Credit Union, and Pick-a-Stitch Embroidery and Apparel. We're the home of live high school sports coverage in southeastern Utah, Classic Hits Radio, Red Rock 92, and StreamUtah.live.